GB5, Mike Foxtrot. Peter, that's Geordie, and he's going to give me a call, and we're going to sort something out for a donation to the May Murray Foundation. So thank you very much, Geordie, and I'll pass it back to you, GB5, Mike Foxtrot, and 0KXR.
Yep, GB5, Mike Fox, returning to the net. Will you please pass on my regards to Geordie? I couldn't hear him at all, but nice to understand that he's going to sort out a bit of a donation. I think that it'll be good. We've certainly used the May Murray Foundation, I say wisely, but productively over the last few weeks. As you say, this is number 10 in the series, and 2 more to go. And as you say, we'll have done 3 months of activation, and certainly been excellent for me and everybody else that's been calling into the net. So I'll put another call out, see who else is out there, and spend another clear day drive. This is Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox for the May Murray Foundation, calling and listening.
Mike November 0, Victor Papa John 20, MN0 VFW.
Yep, okay, Adam, got you. I think there's 1 or 2 others. I think it's, just go again on your, is it MI7, ABY, Adam, over? Okay, M7 ADY, all 100%. You're very strong, 5.9 plus to the location here, Adam, is Donald's Hill, between Garver and Limeradi. That's where we are. The location IO6508, right up on the tops, Adam. I think somebody else did call again. It's difficult, obviously, when there's a few calling in. But many thanks indeed. M7ADY, the GIO, no, GB5, Mike Fox, over. The second report is a 7 and a 2 video 5. Okay, Peter, I will give you 73 in the meantime, and I think there was a couple of others calling in there. So all the best, and I'll get you later. Yeah, many thanks indeed. Thanks for calling in, Anna. QRZ, anyone else? GB5, Mike Fox, listen.
MI0RE.
Yeah, somebody quite weak, but also MI0RRE. You're very strong indeed. Very good evening to you. I think you're 5.9 plus. MI0RRE. GB5, Mike Fox for the May Murray Foundation. My name is Peter, and you're 5.9 plus, over.
Yeah, thanks. That's Peter. Alright, your name down here, because I never remembered. Yeah, you're about 35 over 9 here. I'm outside the village of Bestbridge, South County Armagh. I'm about 500 feet above sea level, running 213 element Yaggies, and about 50 watts at you. Lovely signal back here, Peter. The name on this side is Robbie. Romeo Oscar Bravo India Echo, over.
Yeah, okay, Robbie. I think we've worked before at some time, probably in a 145 Alive event. But you're very strong from Bestbrook. Cracking signal with your beams, Robbie. Absolutely devastating signal up here on near the north coast. Very strong indeed. But many thanks for calling in, Robbie. Nice to work you. MI0RRE from GB5MMF, over.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. It's a good call. I tried to call in as many nights as I could, but I'm getting on in years and I just can't remember what night's what, so that's the story. I think I heard VFW, maybe a call sign. You were saying it was fairly weak there, so maybe if you want to say it. But here, Peter, have a good evening. Thanks for putting the station on the air, and we'll catch you later. This is MI0RR coming here. Bye-bye.
Many thanks indeed, Robbie. Nice to work here, and as I say, a devastating signal from Bestbrook. Really strong up here. QRZ, there was another station quite weak, and I'll try and pull you out. QRZ, this is GB5 and Mike Fox, over.
Mike November
moment. Did you manage to pull a call sign out of that, Paul? M0 KXR with GB5 MMF, over.
Yeah, Roger, there's two on this side. First of all, there's Mike India 9, Tango Romeo India. And then there's Mike India 5, Juliet Yankee Kilo. So if you want to try MI9TRI first of all, Peter, and then there's MI5JYK, another Peter. So if you want to try both of those, over.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. It was, they're both very, very similar signals to me, and it was impossible to separate the two, and I hate having to do that. So we'll try MI9 Tango Romeo India, MI9 TRI, first of all, from GB5 MMF, over.
Mike India 9, Tango Romeo India. Good evening to you. You're a 5 and a 5 with me here in Hollywood, over.
Okay, what's your name?
We're supposed to see you here.
Okay, Dave, fine business. Okay, on the report there, you were also 5 by 6, and absolutely crystal clear. It's typical that when you call, the other station was probably the same sort of signal strength, and you know what FM's like. If you're the same signal, it's just almost impossible. But nice for you to call in tonight, Dave. Many thanks indeed. My name is Peter, and we are located sitting comfortably in the camper van on Donald's Hill, between Limavady and Garver. So back round to you, Dave, and then I'll take the other one in. MI9 TRI. Many thanks. 73 from GB5 MMF.
Much appreciated. I'll back on here. Tell me grease and have a nice evening, man.
Yeah, many thanks indeed. Let's try the other guy. MI5JYK. MI5 Juliet Yankee Kilo, I believe. The Golf Bravo 5 Mike Fox, over. A GB5 MMF. Well, Peter, let's face it, you're making the trip, as they say. 5 and 5, you report 55. A little bit of noise and a little bit of flutter, but not a problem. And okay on your, I think you said 2.5 watts and the wire ground plane. Bottom line is it works. I'm a fan of ground planes. Working conditions for the station this evening, I'm running an 857 Delta, old Yaesu, 50 watts, and the antenna is a F23, a Fox 23 by Diamond, 3 times 5/8. It's about 4.5 meters long, and I've got that lashed to a gate post outside the camper van. I'll put it back for the final, Peter. Many thanks indeed. MI5 JYK GB5 MMF, over. Peter, many thanks indeed. Anybody else would like to say hello? This is Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox for the May Murray Foundation. Their vision is a society where everyone can participate in leisure and social settings, regardless of their age or ability. And we're hoping to promote that particular charity. And obviously, if you can look on the internet and find them, they'll be more than welcome to take a donation. So anybody else out there, this is Golf Bravo 5 Mike Fox, listening.
DJW 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey MN0 VFW.
Yeah, somebody very strong and somebody very weak. Romeo Victor, over.
November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey.
QRZ, please. I didn't get the call. You were very strong and I apologise. GB5 MMS, listening.
Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey MN0 VFW.
I think you can pull that one out, Paul, over.
Okay, then Mike November, go ahead. Yeah, this is Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey. Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey. UDH is Navan Fort in 20 Armagh, over.
Roger, I don't know. There's quite a few actually there now hearing quite a number of them. Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey was the first one. Out of that one there, he's at Navan Fort in County Armagh. Obviously it's a club call sign, which I don't know which club it is. Apologies for that. But Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey is the call sign. Back to you, Peter, over. Yeah, okay, I just can't believe out the noise. Mike November 0 Victor Fox Whiskey, the club call, and if you can hear me, thanks for calling in, but impossible to pull you out of the noise. I could do with a better radio. This old Yasu is struggling with these distant contacts. Mike November 0 Victor Fox Whiskey from Golf Bravo 5 Mike Fox, over.
Yes, Golf Bravo 5 Mike Fox. Here is Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey. You are 5 and 5. 5 and 5. 55 into Navan Fort, 20 Armagh. UFL?
Negative. All I get in is noise, Paul. You have to do the honours, over.
Peter, he says you're 5 and 5 to Navan Fort in Armagh, and his name's Ian, Richard.
Yeah, okay, Sammy. Yeah, well, you can obviously hear him, and Paul can obviously hear him, but I can't. It's just in the noise. So, good evening to you, Sammy. I'll get you in the log. Just put it back over to Paul, and he can pass on our regards, because I don't like to, Smith calling, and I just can't hear it. Over to you, Paul, from GB5 MMS.
Yeah, Roger. Mike November 0 Victor Foxtrot Whiskey down Navan Fort in County Armagh. You're obviously hearing Peter, but he's not hearing you. So my name is Paul, and I am using Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. I'm sitting up at Knocker, Green Island, Carrickfergus at the minute, and we'd like to thank you for calling in. Just Ian, if you wouldn't mind, what is the club call sign? I'm not quite sure which club it is, over. Yeah, Mike India 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. Here is Mike November 0 Victor Fox. Sign business call. The club call sign is the Mid-Ulster Club. The Mid-Ulster Club based in Portadown, and we're at Navan Fort for the International Marconi weekend. So we're just in the club shack here. You're 5'9", 59 into Navan Fort call from Mike November 0 Victor Fox. Yeah, Roger. So Peter, it's the Mid-Ulster Club, and they're taking part in the International Marconi Day for the log there. And yeah, you're coming back to me, Ian, on a 5 and 6, 5 and 7 up to Knocker. So that's absolutely fantastic. And also, just while I'm here, Peter, MI1 Delta Juliet Whiskey is also calling MI1 DJW, in addition to Sammy as well, just so you can get that one down.
and give me a call. Roger. Well, thank you very much, Ian. Mike November 0, Victor Foxtrot Whiskey, M0KXR on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot, and I wish you guys down in Navan Fort every success for the International Marconi activation. Over.
Yeah, thank you very much, Paul, and congratulations on such a good setup between your two stations. You're working really well. I'll not hold it up. Lots of callers calling in. Wish you all the best. And best regards to Peter up in Donald Hill, just about 5 miles from our home UDH here. Okay, all the best. 7 trees, and have a great evening. Mike November 0, Victor Fox, signing. Bye-bye.
Roger. Bye. Okay, Peter. I'm going to pass the mic back to you as net control. You do obviously know you've got Sammy, but you also have Jimmy and Crumlin, MI1DJW, who is there as well. So I'll pass it back to you, Peter, and let you take it away.
Mike India 0, Tango Golf Oscar.
Yep, name called in over here, but somebody tried to get tickets. We've got MI1DJW to call. But I will give Sammy a shout first. He was very strong with me, and then we'll try and call in Jimmy. So over to you, Sammy. And how's things? I've got your location as Rochane. I don't know if you decided to move from there. Sammy, what you're using as a location? MI7 BRV from GB5 Mike Fox. Over.
Okay, Peter. So I came up there as well. There's a good steady carrier. Coming in on the frequency. I don't know if Paul and anything else is getting it, but let's come back here with a 5. If you're the last ride over the top, it's 9 plus here, Peter. No, we're seeing at the QTH. There's a couple other stations calling there as well, Peter, but there's a guy hit me here in a 5 at the minute. Dead guy on a 5. I don't know if that's safe on the best getting it, but anyway, let me carry on, Peter. You're doing a good job. And hello to Paul, everyone else on frequency. GB5 Mike Fox, MI7 BRV.
Yeah, okay, yes, and we find business. You have a cracking signal, Sammy, and thanks for calling in. I'm sure you'll be listening for a while. Jimmy, can you copy Mike India 1 Delta Juliet Whiskey? Here is GB5 Mike Fox. Over.
Okay, Peter, GB5 MMF, MI1DJW, Dean and Navan Fort 60 over 9, Sammy 60 over 9, Peter JYK 60 over 9. Methods are probably up there, so they're all gone. Paul, usual, just as crap 1 second thingy, but I can still hear you. 60 over 9, Paul. Amplify your didn't out for every one of you, sir. 60 over 9, Peter, MMF, that's being directed to this time. So as I say, 60 over 9, what am I running? In the scale there, 20 watts, so I think that's more than enough. I think probably 10 watts would do, Peter, so wait. Peter, Sammy, I think that's a bit of lift condition, sir. I was getting a wee bit of control interference on a repeater earlier on there. I think that noise underneath, Peter, that you saw me, is lift conditions. That's my take on it, but certainly, Peter, we want to put it back to you unless you make sure it's not a weak station trying to get in, just that we're a bit stronger. We're being able to be heard a lot easier. So, Peter, a wee bit of follow-up. I know this is not the place to do it, but the MC60A microphones, remember we had the conversation apart from all the fuel injection and all the diesel injectors and all that stuff. So whenever you get a wee second there, if there's a wee little Peter, we'll come back there and so we'll not take a nice conversation, but we'll just bring you an update about the MC60. So we'll Peter, GB5 MLF MI1DJW.
Yeah, okay, Jimmy. We had a good chat, didn't we, mate? We really did. And I wonder if you've got that amplifier installed. If you do, you'll have to back it up on MTHI. Lovely to say hello to you again, Jimmy, and thanks for calling in. Cracking signal. Your end stop with me 50-60 over 9. So lovely signal, Jimmy. Many thanks as I say for calling in. We'll continue our chat whenever the situation arises. MI1DJW, many thanks, GB5MMF.
No problem, work away. By the way, that brand is no longer available. I bought it that night, $4.99, right that night. Sure as I left you, I bought it on Amazon. This is the microphone with the board fitted figure that I'm using. This is the busted MC60, and the board is fitted to it. So what do you reckon?
I reckon you owe me a pint at some time, Jimmy. Yeah, those little boards are amazing, and as I say, I tried a different one, and it was too powerful, but that one worked perfectly. It sounds fine to me, Jimmy. Many thanks indeed. Mike India 1 BJW. I'll catch you later, 7-3 from GB5MMF.
Okay, work away, boy. Well, as I was saying, just for the information now, but we'll catch up with you later. I'm on the side, Peter. I'm on the side there for a second or two. Take the balls, get the break there, we'll get a shitted ball. Okay, Peter?
Yeah, many thanks indeed. And if you stay there, Jimmy, we'll have a chat later for certain. Trying to get as many in this log as I can. I've said I'll give £1 for every contact. And you mentioned the lift. Well, I worked into Scotland today, and I worked into England from up here. And I did say if I could get a contact for the activation from the other side of the Irish Sea, I would pay £2. And today I was a bit scared with the lift conditions, Jimmy. Many thanks indeed. And we'll see who else is out there. This is GB5 Mike Fox for the May Murray Foundation. Does anyone want to click, please?
Mike India 0 Tango Golf Oscar. Hey. Alpha Portable.
Wow, there's a few there. Mike November 0, go again, please.
Mike November 0 Golf Fox Echo. Mike November 0 Golf Fox Echo.
Yep, Mike November 0 Golf Fox Echo. I'll give you a report on the next over, but you're certainly 5 and 9. And obviously a club call. Name here is Peter, and we're located up on Donald's Hill between Garva and Limavady. Very strong indeed. MN0GFE from GB5MMF, over.
Okay, Peter, GB5MMF. Mike November 5. Mike November 0 Golf Fox Echo. Okay, Peter, it's on the banana. I'm not confused. It's GB9 GDP. I'm just giving you a wee shout on the club call sign, or our own club call sign here, Peter, another of the Alberta Amateur Radio Societies. I hold the license, so I thought I would give you a wee shout on that call sign. It doesn't get a lot of airing, Roger.
Yeah, okay, yeah, well that's great, Robert. It's Robert, isn't it, over?
Yes, isn't it, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Robert. Well, you'll have to give us a call in a few minutes with the other one. Every call sign in the log is a quid in the box, and great to hear you on the club call. So many thanks for that, and I'll put it back for a final, Robert, and I'll see what else is about. But certainly feel free to call us in with your own call. MN0GFE GB5MMF 73 QRZ 5 numbers. QRZ, this is Golf Bravo 5 Mike Fox, GB5 May Murray Foundation, calling and listening.
Sierra Alpha.
Okay, got a couple there. UTC, stand by please. Sierra Alpha Portable, I think, go ahead please.
Good evening. Thanks very much for putting the station on. My name here is Kilo Echo India Tango Hotel. Case is the name. My call is Golf India 0 Sierra Alpha Portable. TI0SSA Portable. And I'm on Copeland Island. Copeland Island, over.
Yeah, okay, Keith. Fine business. You're 5 and 6 with me. I think we worked before, Keith. Copeland Island sounds familiar. I think we may have worked on a 145 Alive event, Keith. You're 5 and 6 with me. GI0 SSA Portable. Very good evening, Keith. From GB5 Mike Fox, over.
Okay, yeah, you're 5 and 7 here. 5 and 7. Yes, we spoke. Just simplex. It wasn't a 511 event or anything. And then I think we met at one of the rallies, possibly Limavady. I can't remember, but we have actually met. hanging around the bringing by sale with all the other dodgy looking characters looking for a bargain. Lots of stations calling you. I'll keep it short. I'll wish you 73 and congratulations on the station from GI0SSA Portable.
Okay, Keith, GI0SSA Portable from GB5 Mike Fox. Yeah, so I was hanging around with the other dodgy characters at the Bringham by Limavady. Well, yes, I was there definitely. So nice to work you again, Paul. Sorry, Keith, and many thanks indeed. Look forward to the next one. I'll put it back for a final, and then I'll call the other station in. The GI0SSA Portable 73 from GB5 MMS.
No problem. Congratulations on the station, and have fun. I'll be listening on S20 GI0SSA Portable VFY.
73. QRZ, the UTC station, please, from GB5 MMS. GI4, Sugar Zulu Whiskey. GI4, Sugar Zulu Whiskey. Yeah, okay, yes, Sid, many thanks indeed. You're also very strong with me, 59++, MI5 UTC from GB5 MMS. Thanks for calling in, Sid. Everyone is a pound in the bucket, as I say, and it's been a very busy night. My wife Catherine is beavering away with the log, and she's done very well. I think the 145 Alive events have taught her a thing about log keeping HI. Lovely signal, Sid. Very strong indeed. MI5 UTC from GB5 MMF. Over. That's 73, yes. Many thanks indeed. Look forward to the next time. QRZ, this is Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox, for the May Murray Foundation. A charity who wants to see a society where everyone can participate in leisure and social settings, regardless of their age or ability. And I'm going to stick a pound in the box for every contact that I get on the log this evening. So QRZ, anybody else out there? GB5 MMS listening.
Mike India 7, Romeo Papa Papa, okay?
Romeo Papa, question mark, over.
Mike India 7, Romeo Papa Papa, okay, over?
Yep, okay, Mike India 7, Romeo Papa, stroke A. Alternative, I've not heard that for a while. Very good evening. My name is Peter, and I think you've worked a few of the nets up when I've been monitoring that. I think I heard you call in. We're located in a camper van parked up on Donald's Hill, a location that a few of the lads have used previously. But I'll give you a report on the next over, and you have to tell me your name. And Mike India 7, Radio Papa, stroke A. From GB5 MMF, over.
GB5 MMF from Mike India 7, Romeo Papa Papa, okay. Good evening, Peter. The name this side is Moira, Mike Oscar India Romeo Alpha, and I'm located this evening in Lisbon in my partner's shack, which is much nicer than mine, and operating on a Kenwood CR751E with 25 watts. And your signal report is a 5 and 9. Back to you.
Yep, okay, yeah, Maura. You're 5'9" plus. A great signal, and absolutely booming it. And nice to work you for the first time, I believe. And okay on your location there in your partner's shack. Maybe we'll get another call sign. That'll cost me another quid HI. Many thanks indeed, Moira. I'll put it back for a final. MI7, Radio Papa, okay. From GB5, Mike Fox, over.
GB5 MMS from MI7 RPP, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad I've got you this evening. I think I've only missed one. And I know Paul's on the side at Knocker, so good evening to Paul, and he was a 5'9" as well. So it's good to get you in the log, and I hope your pockets the end of the evening. My partner's downstairs and stuff way up in the loft, so I'd have to holler. I'm not sure if they'll go on. But anyway, I'll let you crack on. There's plenty of people waiting, and have a very good evening. Best 73 from MI7RPP stroke A.
Yep, that's all 100% Moira. MI7RPP stroke A from GB5 MMF. Many thanks indeed. We've just been joined by a company. Marty's arrived with his dog, which is very pleasant. So hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. We're getting busy in here, but lovely to work you, Moira. Thanks very much for calling in. I'll put it back. Anybody else out there? This is GB5 Mike Fox listening. Start. Mike India 0 Golf Delta Oscar. Very good evening. You're quite strong with me. MI0 GDO. GB5 MMF, over.
Robert Norton, Peter again. I'm confusing you tonight with all these call signs. That's my own call sign, Peter. I was using GB9 GDP earlier on. I was talking to you. That's happening. That's my own call sign. It's very rare, Peter. I usually use the dog one, Roger.
Yeah, okay, Robert. Yeah, you definitely have confused me, but that's good. That's another one. That's another quid you've cost me, Robert. You're 5 plus, obviously. And many thanks indeed for calling in again. And we'll see who else is out there. MI0 GDO from GB5 MMF, over.
7-3, and we'll talk to you soon again. 7-3.
Yeah, bye-bye. QRZ, anybody else? GB5 Mike Fox, listen.
Mike India 7, Whiskey Lima Papa.
7 Golf Mike. Yeah, okay, Gary. Let's get that down in the scribble. Mike India 7, Golf Lima Mike. You're also very strong, Gary. My name is Peter, and we're located on Donald's Hill, doing these activations to promote the May Murray Foundation. MI7 GLM from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Okay, GB5 Mike Fox, Mike India 7, Golf Lima Mike. Good looking man over here in Mountain, Northern Ireland. Square Peter. Yeah, okay, Gary. Well, you're very strong. We are between Garva and Limavady, up on Donald's Hill, and as I say, you're extremely strong with me. 5'9" plus, Gary, over. Yeah, okay. You're high up in the sky. You're probably looking down on my Peter, over. Yeah, well, I think we're looking down on many QTH. I've got a lovely dog that's come and said hi to me. We miss our dogs, we really do. Okay, many thanks indeed, Gary. Thanks for calling in, and look forward to the next one. MI7 GLM GB5 Mike Fox 73. Okay, GB5 Mike Fox, Mike India 7 Golf, Mike 73. And hopefully we'll catch again on the subject. So bye for now. Yeah, 73. Bye bye. QRZ, anyone else? Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox, listening.
Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox. This is Mike India 7, Whiskey Lima Papa, yourself?
Yeah, I got a couple there. I got a Whiskey Lima Papa and also a Kilo Hotel question mark. WLP, if you just stand by a second. The Kilo Hotel there again, please, from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Mike India 7, Kilo Hotel Portable, is that correct, over? Yeah, okay, got you this time, that confused me again. Mike India 7, Kilo Hotel Portable. Very good evening, my name is Peter, and we're located on Donald's Hill, between Limavady and Garva. And and I'll just give you a report on the next over. Now, say my name is Peter, MI7KHH Portable from GB5 and Mike Fox, over. Yeah, can you just give me your name, over? Okay, Warren. You're 5 and 5 with me. 55 is your report, Warren. What did you just give me a report on my signal, over? Okay, many thanks indeed. I think you said you're in Port Rush. Many thanks indeed, Warren. Nice to say hello, and thank you for calling in to the event this evening. MI7 Kilo Hotel Portable. I think you said Port Rush from GB5 MMF, over. Okay, QRZ, the Whiskey Lima Popper. Can you call in, please, over?
Yes, this is Mike India 7, the Whiskey Lima Papa. The name here is Lawrence from Lisburn. We spoke earlier on, so I'm just calling in here to get you to pay a pound out into that pocket there.
Okay, Lawrence, thank you very much. Yeah, we did have a chat before we started with this, and nice of you to call in, I think. Very, very good. Many thanks indeed. I'll just give you a report on the next over, but I think I probably did last time. It's got very busy. MI7 WLP from GB5 Mike Fox, over.
MI7 Whiskey Lima Papa returning. Your signal to me here is a 5 and 6, sometimes a 5 and 7. Over.
Yeah, okay. Signal report's about the same. Sometimes you're up to an 8. Just many thanks indeed, Lawrence, and thanks for calling in. 7-3 MI7 WLP from GB5 Mike Fox. Bye-bye.
GB5 Mike Fox, Mike India 7, Whiskey Lima Papa, 70 days.
QRZ, anyone else out there? Thank you very much, Lawrence. Anybody else out there? GB5 Mike Fox from the camper van up on the hill, over.
GI0VAB.
Yeah, Whiskey Hotel Delta. I got that, and somebody else also called in who was quite strong. The Whiskey Hotel Delta again, please. Yeah, fine. Mike India 9, Whiskey Hotel Delta. Very strong. I'll give you a report in the next over. My name is Peter, and we're located on Donald's Hill, between Garver and Limavady. MI9 WHD from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Yeah, okay, Sam. You're 59 plus, 59 plus, and that's actually where I live, all that direction. I'm between Ballymoney and Ballycastle on the Moyarget Road, Sam. So that's the location. We've obviously come out here for the altitude, but you're 59 plus, Sam. MI9 WHD from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Really thanks, 7-3. The QRZ, the other station that called in. This is GB5 Mike Fox, listen.
Golf 50 Victor Alpha Bravo.
Yep, Golf India 0 Victor Alpha Bravo, I think. You're very strong indeed. 59 plus, I would think. I'll have a look at the meter the next time. Name is Peter, and we're running this net for the May Murray Foundation. GI0 VAB from GB5 Mike Fox, over.
Well, your big signal will be here 60 over. You're 60 over. I'm over here in East Belfast, and I'm on about 25 watts. And I'm just looking at my rod. I've worked Sam and I've worked David, so I've got a Peter now. Go ahead. Station.
Yeah, okay. I acknowledge you're the station. Yeah, GI0 VAB. Yeah, you're also just 40 over 9 with me. Very, very strong from, I think you said East Belfast. But we'll put it back over to you, and then we'll call in the the other station. Just give me a name. I didn't get your name. GI0VAB from GB5MMF.
Okay, the name's still Papa Hotel in Lima. And I wonder would you do me a little favour when you're speaking to the other stations, will you tell us where they are? It's not everyone that I can hear. There worked the guy up near Ballycastle. I couldn't hear him, but it was interesting to know if I was getting sort of that direction. Do you know?
Yeah, okay, I'll try and do that for you, Phil. The last guy previous to that was is in Portrush. But I'll try and repeat whatever they say, Phil, and that should help you out. But I know what you're saying. It's sometimes difficult. You like to keep tabs. Put it back for a final, and we'll see who else is calling in. The GI0BAB, the GB5 Mike Fox, over.
Yeah, big signal anyway. And the camper phone. I'll don't sit up there too long, because I could be getting a bit too. Bye bye.
Yeah, 73. The kilos at the other station that called in from GB5MMF. It's obviously moved on. I thought there was another station that was quite strong. Did you pick up anybody, Paul? I think you're still there, or you've fallen off your perch with boredom. Got Marty here. He's popped in to say hello, and Rosie. Hello, Rosie. So conditions have improved in the camper van there as far as the company's concerned, Paul. M0KXR GB5MMF.
MI stroke EICGBV.
MI stroke EI. You'll have to come again with that one. But very good evening to you. And just give us your call again. MI stroke EI question mark from GB5MMF, over.
MI stroke EIC Golf Bravo EICGBV. And I would say by now Paul is catching on, so I'm just wondering if we can hit you for another turn, Peter.
Yeah, I'm expecting that. I really am. Yeah, fortunately, you're working from MI, so I don't have to cough up the £2 HI, and it's worth a pound anyway. So yeah, I wonder who that is that's calling me a second time. MI stroke EI3GBB GB5MMF, over.
A drug baron. Banger station. Okay, Paul. Do you want to put Peter out of his misery?
He's saying nothing.
He's that bullet boy knows rightly who it is, Peter, so he goes. Sorry for waking up, Peter, but trying to mix it up a bit there. So just wondered, does that qualify for getting £2 out of you today instead of one?
No, negative. Definitely not. If you were a G stroke, then yeah, I could have worked that one out. But or if you were EI stroke, then yeah, I would have possibly done that. But just give us your location, because people want to know where people are, and I'm apparently not telling them. MI stroke EI3GBB from GB5MMF. 30 funnels. Drinking Jameson's whiskey, you fool. It's drinking Jameson's whiskey, not Jack Daniels. So this. Sorry, Peter. MI1 DJW, acting the week. So I am, Peter, and especially on Banger Station. Sure, he's running about 100 watts there, and he just gets across from East Belfast to West Belfast. Now, Peter, I thought I would see if we catch you out that one there, and you have to throw it back to Paul to see if that qualifies for a double count or not. Yeah, okay, Jimmy, good game. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And it's been an entertaining evening, it really has. But some of you guys, you're taking the Michael, as it were. I'll put it over to Paul, and he can say hello. But a cracking evening. Maybe, Paul, you can stick out your location, because I know you're at some monument, but it's not one that means anything to me. M0KXR with the net from GB5MMF. Bishop was Chevy's popular. Right, no worries. Good evening, Phil. Good evening, Jimmy. Just one thing for you, Peter. Mr. Seamus, GI4SW. I did hear him amongst all the commotion. So if you maybe in a minute or two want to try for Seamus, GI4SW. But I'll take it back to Jimmy first of all, and I'm up at Knocker Monument. Kilo November Oscar Charlie Kilo. Alpha Golf Hotel, Knocker Monument. Green Island, Carrickfergus is my location. But MI1DJW, back to you, Jimmy, first of all.
Okay, well, listen, if Seamus is trying to shout in there, I certainly didn't hear him. I know we're a wee bit quick and keen up there. How you doing, Phil? Hope you're keeping well, all joking aside. Yes, Paul, so reckon Peter's coming down a bit heavy-handed there. What do you think, Paul? Now that you're directly involved in this too, does that qualify for £2 a night, 2 call signs, Paul? No?
2 call signs is £2, and because it was a mic stroke, then that's only £1. But 2 call signs, £2. And I don't know what you would get for a Mike Stroke Charlie Tango, a Portuguese one, because I've got MI5 JYK has just popped up here, and he's visiting me. So yeah, just if I may, Jimmy, Peter, J0TDI, just for my information, how many are in the log so far, over? 24. Okay, that's fantastic. So we'll get at least one more. As I say, the lowest number was 25, and the highest number was 40. But that's fantastic. MI1DJW, M0KXR. Back to you, Johnny.
Okay, no, don't let me tied up there, Peter or Paul. And go ahead, see if Seamus is still there. Because sometimes Seamus might at the time, I don't know. I've been speaking to Seamus in quite a while either. Actually, I think the last time I spoke to Seamus was on Sligo, but that's another story. Right, Paul, go ahead there and get it back to normality. But see, that's what happens when that's built. But see, your boys from the east, see when they come in, Paul, or Peter, it's terrible. That's what happens. They just do it as a total disarray. So that they, right, I'll let you take it back there, Paul, and get it sorted. Hopefully Seamus is still there.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. And good evening, Phil, GA0BAB. A very good evening to you. Okay, so there's GA4SW. Not sure how he was hearing me, but we'll see. I'll try first of all a couple of times. If he doesn't hear me, then maybe you could try, Peter. But GA4SW, any copy, Seamus? Maybe Seamus isn't hearing me, so I'll pass it back to net control. And if you could try for GA4SW, that would be good. And then if he doesn't call in, then I'm sure you'll be able to crack on there. So round to you, net control, GB5, Mike Foxtrot from M0KXR in the group. Yep, GB5 and Mike Fox returning to the group. I don't know if Seamus is out there, if you can hear me. GI4FZW. I understand that you might have been on Seamus. GI4FZW, if you're there, from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Nothing heard from QRZ anymore for the net this evening. This is GB5 Mike Fox for the May Murray Foundation on Donald's Hill between Limavady and Garver. Yeah, that's right. I've got my secretary prompting me. So if anybody else is out there for a call, we're pleased to pick you up. GB5 Mike Fox, listen.
Mike India 9, Juliet Golf.
MI7 BNG, is that right? Bravo November MI7BNG question mark. The GB5 Mike Fox, over. Yeah, okay, I'll tell you that time. MI7BNG Delta November Golf. Very good evening. Yeah, you've got my name, Peter. And you're a 59 plus with me, 59 plus. Very strong indeed. I wonder where you are and what your name is. MI7BNG from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Okay, now time business and you're in Baraki. Well, you're very, very strong. I think we may have spoken before, Noel, quite possibly on the 145 Alive net, perhaps. But I've certainly heard you before from Baraki, I'm sure. But many thanks for calling in. As I say, you're 59 plus with me, Noel. MI7 DNG GB5 Mike Fox, over. Many thanks indeed, Noel. 7-3, and thanks for calling in. MI7 DNG, GB5 Mike Fox, they're clear. And I think there's a few others out there calling in. So QRZ from GB5 Mike Fox, over.
Mike India 9, Juliet Golf.
Mike question mark 0, I think. Alpha Lima Charlie, is that correct, over? Okay, yeah, that's right. Mike India 0, Papa Lima Charlie, who has just returned to amateur radio, much like myself, when we were cast ashore or cast afloat, whatever it is, and we've managed to work our way back to the shore of amateur radio, Ray. MI0 PLC GB5 Mike Fox, very good evening, over. Right, MI0 PLC in Coleraine from GB5 MMS up on the hilltops. Now we're quite comfortable in the camper van. We have Marty joined us, and my wife Catherine's busily beavering away with the log. And Rosie, the dog, has come to join us. I think my missus wants to take it home. Such is life. Yeah, you're 59 plus with me also, Ray. MI0 PLC, GB5 MMF, over. Yeah, not bad. I've got a few poles. I'd probably calculate it's about 18 feet, I would think, on 3 6-foot sections. That sounds about right. And it's just lashed to a gate post. A nice big sturdy gate post. So I haven't got to mess about with the guy rope. And she's doing well. It's an F23, a Fox 23 from Diamond. It's one of those two. And it's a monoband, 3x5.8, and about 50 watts from the old Yaesu FT857 ray. I think you've got a posh new one, haven't you? A posh new radio, I think you were on the other day. MI0 PLC from GB5 MMX. Yeah, okay, right, yeah, well, thanks for calling in. Yeah, we both got FTD X10s, haven't we? I thought you'd bought a 2-metre rig, but of course it's HX. Yeah, look forward to the next time, Ray, and I'll see who else is about. It's busy this evening. MI0 PL Coleraine from GB5MMX 73.
Number 9, you still there?
Hi, good evening, Kathy. MI0KAM. MI0KAM. Good evening, Kathy. In Port Stewart, I think. Not Port Rush, Port Stewart, I think. MI0KAM from GB5MMF, over. Yeah, okay, Kathy. MI0KAM, GB5 Mike Fox. Yeah, you're 40 over 9. Very, very strong indeed. And nice to say hello to you there in Port Stewart. Did hear you on earlier on something, I don't know what it is, some sort of a repeater with another lady. And I think it is one of those, what do you call them, networking things, and you were sort of 5'9" plus up here, and I couldn't make my mind if it was you I was hearing or it was direct from the network. MI0KAM from GB5MMF. From GB5MMF, we're arguing now he's going to put the kettle on, but we're all gasping for a drink. But fantastic to hear you on this evening, Kathy, and okay on the way it works. You were on 4 meters, and that, well, I can hear was up 2. But I'll have to scratch my head to see how that works. Many thanks indeed. We'll see who else is about this evening. MI0KAM in Port Stewart. GB5 Mike Fox on Donald's Hill, where a lot of us have been between Garver and Limavady. 7-3, Kathy, over. Anymore, would like to say hello to the net this evening. This is GB5 May Murray Foundation, MMF, and we're trying to do a bit of promotion of the May Murray Foundation. Their vision is a society where everyone can participate in leisure and social settings regardless of age or ability. And if you care to go onto their website, they'd be only too pleased if you'd like to make a donation. QRZ GB5 Mike Fox, listen.
Mike India 9, Juliet Golf.
Peter, sorry to read, there was a lot calling in there. Mike India 3, Mike Charlie Lima, go ahead, please, over.
Yeah, good evening, Peter. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, Brian here in Ballynear.
Okay, Brian, Ballynear. You're 5'9" plus about 40 dB, Brian. Very good evening to you. You say you've got the name is Peter, and we're located on Donald's Hill. running about 50 watts from an old Kenwood 857, and the antenna is an F23, a Fox 23. And your report, as I say, 59 plus Brian. MI3 MCL from GB5 MMF, over.
MIC MCL returning. Yeah, likewise here, they're selling the clock. Positions here at the minute are a FCM 300D running 25 watts into an X50. And Stephen Donald Hill is up a fair height, somewhere I've never been. But it must be a good height because they're glass and the other people over.
Yeah, from GB5 MMF. We're, I think it's 421 metres above sea level, 1,300 feet or so, I believe. So it's cracking takeoff. There are three huge communication masts on the hill here, and it's beautiful to take off in pretty well all directions, and nice and elevated. But great to have you in the log, Brian. Many thanks indeed. MI3 MCL from GB5 MMF, over.
GB5 MMF from MI3 MCL. Yes, Peter. Listen, I'll not hold it with you. I know there was many others that call in there. So I'll let you pass it on round. And many thanks for coming back to the call. Hopefully hear you again.
Yep, many thanks indeed, Brian. That's every pleased to you. QRZ, GB5 Mike Fox with me.
Mike India 9, Juliet Golf.
Peter, Mike India 1, Delta Lima Bravo shouting. Peter, there's a Mike India 9 call here from Belfast. I think it is for about the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay, guys. There's a lot of stations calling in. Delta Lima Bravo. But the strongest that time, Mike India 9, Juliet Golf, MI9JGG. Sorry I can't get you all at the same time, guys, but I will stay on until you all fall asleep. So, yeah, if I can't get you before 10 o'clock, I'll just carry on. MI9 Juliet Golf, the GB5 MMF, over.
Roger, GB5 Mike Fox from MI9, Juliet Golf. The name here is Greg Golf, Romeo Echo Golf, over.
Yeah, okay, Greg, you're 59 plus with me. MI9JGG from GB5 MMF. Many thanks for calling in this evening, Greg, and you probably heard we're on Donald Hill, running about 50 watts into a 3x5/8 collinear, and we're promoting the GB5 MMF, the Maymory Foundation. Just give me your QPH 100%, Greg. I think you're Belfast way. MI9JGG from GB5 MMF, over.
Roger, GB5 Mike Fox from MI9, Juliet Golf. The location is Northern Ireland in Mora. Well, those are all in Northern Ireland. I'm actually, at the moment, have been live streaming. I've been live streaming this all on YouTube for the last 1 hour and 3 minutes. So most people that have called in, I've clicked on their call and brought up their QRZ details. So if you just want to look back at it on YouTube, given my call sign there on YouTube, search MI9 Juliet Golf, and hopefully it will help you with a bit more coverage and a bit more knowledge about the GB5 MMF, the Maymory Foundation. I will continue here as long as I can. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm also playing about with this, also trying to do my best with it. So hopefully it'll work out well for the GB5 MMF, and that it'll give us a wee bit more support, over.
Yep, okay. On GI0, no, it's not. GB5 MMF. Yeah, okay, Greg, thanks very much. MI9 Juliet Golf, who apparently is streaming this on YouTube. If anybody wants to go and look, if they look for Greg's call sign on YouTube, MI9 Juliet Golf, they'll hear my dulcet tones again, and I'm sure they'll be rushing to do that. Well, many thanks indeed, Greg. Nice to say hello. I wish you the best 7-3. MI9JGG in Moira. There's a Moira near my hometown, but it's nowhere near this part of the world. 7-3, Greg. Many thanks indeed. And we'll see who else is out there. This is GB5, Mike Fox. Listen.
Roger, GB5, Mike Fox from MI9, Juliet Golf. Pleasure to shout into you this evening. I've shouted in most Friday nights, and we'll continue till it finishes. I think we on week 10 over.
Yeah, was it Romeo station over? There's such a lot calling in. Is anybody you can pick out of the melee ball? N0KXR, wake up Paul, GB5 MMF over. Mike India 0, Tango Golf Oscar. Yeah, there's M1 CBP, there's GI0 Lima Oscar uniform, there's GI7 Lima Oscar uniform Richard, there's M1 CBP Brian down in Strangford, and there's MI0 Tango Golf Oscar Brian down in Moira. So there's 3 for you, Peter Owen. Yep, I did actually pull out CCO and CBP, but that's all I got. So thanks very much, Paul. We'll call these guys in. Mike India 0, I think, Tango Golf Oscar. Good evening from GB5 Mike Fox, over. Hi, Peter. Brian, here, Moira is correct. Just put it up to 50 watts, sir. I did call in a 15, but I think a little bit more comfortable for you. 5 9 plus with me down into Moira. Peter, over. Yeah, you're also very strong, Brian, and that's been the story of the evening. People are calling in massive signals, and it's just unfortunately swamping each other. And the capture effect is great on FM if you've got the stronger signal, but everybody's the same. It's just a noise, Brian. Many thanks for calling in from Moira. You're 5 9 plus onto Donald's Hill. MI0 TGO from GB5 MMF, over. Yeah, Peter. I understand that's why the aeronautical aviation people still use AM, because the ability to detect the quicker signals is greater than it is on FM. But there you are, that's useless information. Fine, just one thing before I go. I wonder what the numbers are like there, over. From GB5 MMF, yes, nobody worked there, and apart from the airplane guys, and like alluded to that. You are number 30, Brian, so that's 30 quid I've been, what's the word, loosed off, Brian. Number 30 for you. MI0TGO, Brian in Moira from GB5 MMF, over. Oh, you're going well, Peter. It's going to be a good cause. And Paul, if you're listening, thank you very much for shouting in last week to the 145 Alive. Catch you later, guys. Keep the good work going, Peter. Bye-bye. Yeah, 73, Brian. Many thanks indeed. And let's call in CBP. Also was strong. I think MI1, question mark, CBP from GB5 MMF, over. GB5 MMF, MI1, CBP. Operator Brian. We're down in Strangford on the east coast of County Kerry, and 5 9 plus. Yeah, well, you're the same, fella. Another Brian, MI1 CBP. Strangford, wow, very strong indeed. From GB5 Mike Fox. The name is Peter. We're at about 50 watts, Brian, to a Fox 23, an S23 diamond antenna, 3 times 5.8. And the old Yaesu 857 this way. MI1 CBP from GB5 MMF, over. GB5 MMF, MI1 CBP, I love the signal from here, I do radio, 857. Also using 857 here, 50 watts. We're running 210 on the Yagi. Go
being about 50 years now. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, well, that explains everything. The two co-phase Yankees obviously doing the work for both, Brian. Many thanks indeed. 857 sounds as good as mine, AJ. And look forward to saying hello again soon. Many thanks for calling in. MI1CBP from GB5MMS. 73.
73, Peter, thanks very much for going up there and putting it on. Thanks very much for your donation. Glad I was able to let you out of another time there. Paul, 73, catch you later.
Yeah, you take it, Paul. I need to get a drink. You take it for a minute or two. M0KXR from GB5MMS.
Roger, M1CBP, M0KXR. Good evening, Brian. Good evening, Paul. M1CBP returning to you there. Sounds good tonight. There's a couple of the trucks as well, then.
Yeah, Roger. 5 and 9, Clancy over. Up at Knocker. So I'm just in the supporting role tonight. The main man is the mayor. The main couple is Mr. Peter and Catherine. And then I take myself at Knocker just to pick out some things that Peter can't and then pass it on to him. So it would be great if we could break the 40 tonight, Brian. So far, the lowest we've had has been 25, and the maximum that we've had is 40. And very, very grateful and thankful for people calling in to support it. This is number 10 tonight out of 12. So there's next week and the Friday after. And yes, people have been donating and have achieved what we wanted to achieve. Raising awareness and support for the May Mary Foundation. M1CBP, M0KXR.
Great cause, Paul. Good cause. Glad that it's going well. Get the traffic you want. That's the main thing. And I think that you do there. What's called. We're going to get a quick couple here, and then it's all good. That way you get it fine. Demonstrate, thanks again, Paul, for keeping me up again. So information. All that you get.
Roger, Brian. Yeah, you're back to that. And I know that it was an early ride. I started in 2012 on Monday. And I've joined your crew in the sense of I've been getting up at 5 a.m. Not quite as early as you've done that. But I'm looking forward not having to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow and have a bit of a break over.
Roger. We're used to Monday week on the ground, and that's not hard. We're walking Saturday home. We're walking Saturday. I get water picking up. That's wrong. There's a whole lot of things going on there. Alright, folks, that's pretty funny to catch this, but
Yep, 7-3, Brian. Bye-bye. All the best. GB5, Mike, Foxtrot. I will hopefully that's been enough time to get. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, Richard. GI7LOU. GI7LOU from M0KXR. Mr. Richard, how call me?
yeah, good evening, Paul, and Peter, and John. Doing well, sir. Very good. About yourself, over.
Very well, thank you, Richard. Very well. MI5JYK has come up to give me some protection from all the news that has turned up. So I can relax now that JYK is about it. And yeah, this is week 10, as you probably heard, out of 12. And we've got another 2 to go, and then we'll have done the full 12 activations or net, whatever you want to call it, for the May Mary Foundation. 5 and 9 plus 30 is your radio report up to Knocker Monument tonight. And I know you're behind me, and it's a clear path, but hope you're keeping well, Richard, over.
Yes, it's okay. Sorry, GI7LU. All good, yeah. Not too bad here. I got one day at a time there. Yeah, it's on the clock here. It's back there. I wonder if Peter will hear me there. Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, the other thing is, yeah, well, we'll see. Hopefully he is. I can't see why not. He always hears KAW. and I can't remember whether you could hear Harper on the Bullfang Mini, but I was up in Slieve Galleon, not last week, but the week before. Horrendous weather, so I absolutely loved it. And Harper was doing his thing on his Bullfang Mini. He was sitting in his front living room in the sofa and talking to me on the rubber duck on the Bullfang Mini. So can't remember whether I think we were hearing Harper. Last week I was up at the same spot that Peter's at tonight with MI7 Whiskey Delta Tango, and that was good. But just bear with me 1 minute, Richard, and I will see if the net controller is back again. I know he wanted to wet his whistle there with a cup of tea. GB5 Mike Foxtrot M0KXR. Peter, are you back? Over.
I am indeed, and we better say hello to Richard. Yeah, I just grabbed another can of Fanta, but it's a bit busy. Marty's joined us, and Kathy's beaming away with him, and Rosie, his dog. So we're all sort of sat here enjoying ourselves. And we'd like to put the kettle on, but it's too busy. So I'll put it over to Richard. He's 5'9++. And we'll find out where Richard is. The GI7 LOU GB5 Mike Fox. Good evening.
Peter, and also Catherine, GB5 Mike Fox, Golf India 7, uniform return. Yeah, Richard here. You know, GTS is probably clear like a lot of other folks that are on here, and you're still on the scale. Are you looking at the equipment report? It's the next 50 and about 25 watts on a TS2 side. Here, Peter, over.
Yep, okay. A rig with all fancies, I think, at some time. And okay on your, I think you said 25 watts and the X50. Running an old Yaesu 857 Delta, about 50 watts. And the antenna is an F23, a Fox 23 Comet antenna. I think I'll have to fire the van up. Looks like my voltage is dropping off, Richard. But okay on you there in Ballyclare. I'll put it round for the final, Richard, and then I'll move on if you don't mind, but many thanks. GI7 LOU, Ballyclare from GB5 MMF, over.
Yeah, alright, okay, Peter, very nice to meet you, and speak to you for the first time. I know the boss lady beside you there, Catherine, I think her name was, also, so have a good evening, and very nice to work with you for the first time from GI7 LOU. Cheers for now.
Yep, many thanks indeed. I'm going to pass the mic over to Martin, let him have a go. Because, it's been a busy night. So, Marty, I'll work the net for a while. I'll fire the engine up and get some volts back, HR. Many thanks indeed, Richard. So this is GB5 Mike Fox, listening for any call, and Marty's going to have a go. From GB5 Mike Fox, listen.
GB1, that's Mike India 0, Sierra, Romeo.
Okay, from TV5 MMF, the Mike India 1 station again, please.
India 1, Nova, looking at Bravo. James Robert, and I'm in the Valley.
Hi Robert, David Martin here, and you're Ballman. You're 5'9++. Thanks for calling tonight, over.
No problem, Martin. I'll be 5'9++ here. You handheld there, but it wasn't working, so I didn't want to have the chance to get another pound to the May Murray Foundation. So, that'll be Murray. I wish you everybody up there on the side.
Good man, Robert. Appreciate the call there, and 7-3. Okay, GB5 MMF, QRX.
Mike India 0, Sierra, Romeo.
MI0 SIR. You're 5'9", and the dogs. Oh, go ahead.
Hello, Marty. 5'9+, 59+. Good to get you, and thank you very much.
I forget your name, friend. I forget your name.
It's David, over.
Good man, David. I worked in many shoulder stations there. Thanks for calling. 7-3. TB5 MMF TRZ. TB5 MMF, May Murray Foundation, QRZ.
Golf India 7, Juliet Yankee Kilo Mobile.
TI7 JYK Mobile, yep, you're 5'9++. We're in Donaldson here for the May Murray Foundation. The name of here's Martin. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, okay, Martin, Peter here. And I'm just got back into the car, was up seeing Paul, so if I would call in, give you another one on the log, that means Peter's going to have to stick his hand in his pocket and fork out another pound.
Good man, Peter. Yeah, I think you're one of the Ballyclare Brigade.
Absolutely not. I've never been so insulted in all my life.
Okay, right, another pound, Peter. Okay. We'll keep at it on here. Thanks for calling, Peter.
No problem, and keep up the good work.
7-3 TB5 MMF Maid Murray Foundation QRZ.
Mike India 7 Oscar Bravo Whiskey.
Mike India 7 Oscar Bravo Whiskey. You're 5959 into Donaldson. The name here is Martin. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks very much for the 5-9. You're about a 5 and 7. Facing a little nice there, but good audio. Name on the side is Peter KT. It's just very there.
Sorry, your location again?
The location GCH is the city of Bury. Over.
Ah, yes, good man. Thanks for calling. You're not too far away there, but I appreciate the call. Thanks for coming in. We're going to keep on going here. We're going to try and get to 40 here. The 7-3. Thanks for calling.
7-3. Bye-bye.
TB5 MMF Maid Murray Foundation QRZ. MI7 Foxtrot Golf India. You're 5-9 easy 5-9 into John. So the name is Martin. Go ahead. Good man, Paul. Okay, you're sounding clear. You're sounding good. Thanks for calling back here. We're trying to get to 40 here, and you're helping big time. 7-3 in the meantime. Bye bye. Everybody wants to see it stand up right here. Yeah. TB5 MMF QRZ.
Golf 8 Echo Alpha Golf.
G8 Echo Alpha Golf. This is GB5 MMF here. 5-9, sir. Go ahead.
Roger, Mr. Martin. Very good evening to you. It's Paul here. So I've already been in on the M0KXR call sign. So a few months back I acquired the Golf 8 Echo Alpha Golf, or Golf November 8 Echo Alpha Golf, whatever you want. For the East Antrim Radio Group, so obviously EAG is East Antrim Group. So I thought that I really wanted Peter to have to spend another pound, and that's why I decided to use this one. And I'd be very interested to know what is the number, because we'd really love to break 40 tonight. GB5 MMF Golf 8 Echo Alpha Golf.
Yeah, Paul. Everybody in Northern Ireland's mad for the Englishman to spend a pound. That's all I can take out. We're 38. So the record could be broken, Paul.
Well, with you at the helm, Marty, I think we'll do that alright, to be quite honest with you. What are we on? What time is it now? Yeah, you've got another 20 minutes to do, and you only need another 3. Another 3 to take it to 41, and that's the record broken. So, Peter with me here would like to see us do 50. You never know. We've got 2 weeks. If we don't do it this week, then we've got 2 weeks next week and the week after. So that would be fantastic. And good the fact that you turned up and you're able to see him, and even better that you're cooperating the station, so to speak. GB5 MMF Golf 8 Echo Alpha Golf.
8 EAG, yeah, from GB5 MMF. I landed here, the man was 30, and he definitely did a secretary. So, and he was thirsty, but he's a great setup. Camper van here, and the 857, all's good. But anyway, I'm going to out another call here, Paul.
Yeah, you worked away, and really, really brilliant. It's been such a good night. There hasn't really been a lull. Normally, after about an hour, you do get a lull, but it's been solid the whole time, so that's absolutely fantastic. Right, round to you, and let you crack on. GB5 MMF, Golf 8, Echo Alpha Golf.
Cheers, Paul. Okay, this is GB5 MMF May Murray Foundation. The vision is a society where everyone can participate in leisure and social settings, regardless of age or ability. Okay, QRZ.
GB9, GDP, what about you, Martin?
Hello. I recognise that part. That's GDP, GDO, GDP. Alright. Underman there.
Oh no, I'm confusing that man tonight, Martin. I've given my own call sign, the MI0 GDO, and I've given the club one, Mike November 0 Golf Fox Echo, and I'm giving them GB9 GDP, Martin, 5 and 9 plus record.
What about the, that's 3 cuts, is that 3 points I have to give it? Is that the way it works?
Well, that's the way it works. I have another 2, Martin, I have another 2 call signs, but unfortunately they're not activated, or you would get them as well, Roger.
Good man. It's good to hear you, and you sound happy. And he's very good. I landed up here, and he's just been steady since I've come up. But anyway, thanks for calling. We'll keep on going here and try and go over 40.
No problem, 7-3.
7-3. GB5 MMF. QRZ. GB5 MMF May Murray Foundation. Society where everyone can participate in leisure and social settings, regardless of age or ability. QRZ. GB5 MMF, GB5 MMF, special call sign for the May Murray Foundation, QRZ. Anybody out there?
GB5 MMF, MI0 UTY.
MI0 UTY, is that Davey? How are you? MI0 RTY here on the mic, helping this guy out here tonight. You're 5-9 plus over.
Yeah, okay, I'm only on the 5 watts here. I did about 1,000 activations beside the repeater. That's why I'm not coming back at yard. But you're 60 over. 60 over, and I haven't heard those vocals as long as many a day, boy. How are you?
I'm good, friend. I remember doing my license with you in Ballycastle 2003. Over.
That was the day that you used to be feeling a lot older, so you didn't play away there, over.
I'm not on a player now. I'm grade up.
Email received.
But anyway, thanks for coming back. That's number 40. That's the record. We need a couple more here to break a record. But anyway, thanks for coming in there.
Good man, Marty. I enjoyed that. I go on to the local repeater here and let the guys know that you're operating and you might get a feeling coming on to you. 7-3 boss, keep up the good work and I'll chat to you again. Take care. MI0 UTY, go through here.
MI0 UTY, good man. I appreciate that there. I could drum up a few more there. Thanks for your work again. All the best. Bye bye. How copy GB5 MMF? Nothing heard. MI6 LLF. MI6 LLF. How copy GB5 MMF? Okay, nothing heard. Okay, GB5 MMF May Murray Foundation. QRZ.
GB5 MMF. So you want me to put a call out on this side, Marty, just in case there is someone down this direction that can't hear you, over.
Yeah, Paul, you are very good, man. There was a couple of call signs there. Peter gave me that over here, nothing over.
Right, Roger, okay. This is M0KXR on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot, Mary Foundation, bringing together those with disabilities and those without to do everyday activities. Number 10 out of 12, and we're raising awareness and support. So just down in this section, down towards Belfast and out towards Hollywood and Bangor, I'm just going to see if there is anybody else that I can bring in on behalf of GB5 MMF. So M0KXR on behalf of GB5 MMF listening. Right, Roger. Marty's in the chair up there, so I'll pass it back to Marty and let him take it up with you, Drew. So GB5 MMF, that's M7BUD, Drew down this direction, so round to you, Marty, over.
Yeah, GB5 MMF, replying here, M7BUD, Drew, how are you, sir? Yeah, you're 5'9" plus. You're 5'9". You're sounding good, Drew. Ring up your friends. We need a few more here tonight. If you know any others there, get them logged on. You're number 41. You're number 41. I've really thrown the English band tonight. But anyway, we'll keep on going here, Drew. Thanks for calling. GB5 MMF Mary Foundation. Is there any more? QRZ.
MI0CH.
MI0 question mark here. Not very loud. Go ahead, try again, sir.
Roger, just working on a wee bit here. It's MI0CH, Mike India 0 Charlie Bravo Hotel 59 for the operator's Kristen Lindsay. Go ahead.
MI0 CBH, you're with S1, S2 there, and I need the name and the location there if you can.
Yes, so there's the name, Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra. Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra. Located in sunny Ballynahinch, Bravo Alpha Lima Lima Yankee, November Alpha Charlie India Charlie Hotel.
Okay, Chris and Ballynahinch, appreciate it. You're one of the first tonight there, and thanks for calling in there. You're number 42.
Oh, grand job. As long as you're making money, alright, fellow, the said you will be doing alright.
Yeah, good man, thank you all the time. 70.
73, thanks, bye.
GB5 MMF, QRZ. The Q, this is Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxtrot for the Mary Foundation, QRZ. 42.
No, it's fantastic. I'll put another call out down this direction. This is M0KXR on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot. We're on 42, and wouldn't it be great to finish out the night on 45? So if we could just have 3 more callers, I'm sure there's probably 20 of you listening in. So if we could have 3 more callers and get up to 45, that would be absolutely fantastic. And that means that if we could get up to 45, that Peter, who was celebrating GB5 MMF before Marty took over, we'll be putting £45 towards the May Murray Foundation. And wouldn't it be great to get more money out of Peter's wallet instead of the moths flying out of it? So if we could have three more to bring us up to 45, that would be absolutely fantastic and would really make everybody's night. So this is M0KXR on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot listening. DJT and Macafel, Eamon, a very good evening to you. Are you getting a copy on Eamon up there on Donald's Hill, back round to GB5 MMF?
Yep, I can hear him loud and clear. MI7 Delta Juliet Tango DJT from GB5 MMF, name is Peter, and you're very strong. I'll give you a report on the next over. If you can give me your name and your location. MI7 DJT from GB5 MMF, over. Okay, yeah, even fine business. You're 5-9 plus with me here, Eamon, on Donald's Hill. Paul asked for another 3 and my missus said another 7, so she's used to pulling money at me while it's Eamon HI, but it's been a great evening, and Marty Bob took to join us with his lovely dog, so we've had a cracking evening. MI7 DJT, many thanks for calling in. GB5 MMF, over. Many thanks, 7-3. Anyone else there, QOZ, Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox, GB5 MMF, calling and listening.
Peter, a quick one. Robert knocked it there. That call saying it's Juliet. It's not Delta. The first letter is Juliet, Roger.
Yeah, just give me that call sign again then. Juliet first.
Yeah, Damon's call saying there it's Mike India 7. Juliet Tango Golf. It's Juliet, Roger.
Okay, Juliet Tango Golf. Yeah, I got that completely wrong. Juliet Tango Golf. Okay, many thanks indeed, and we'll see who else is out there, Robert. Thank you. QOZ GB5 Mike Fox, listen. Nothing heard. It's gone extremely quiet, which is a bit of a relief. I'll put it back over to you, Paul, if anybody else you can pull it. And nothing heard this end. And you can clarify the call for Eamon. We think it's JTG. M0KXR from GB5 MMF.
Roger, no problem. I think Eamon's Delta Juliet Tango. I think that's what Eamon is. I'll just check with him. MI7 Delta Juliet Tango. Eamon, have you got any copy on me from M0KXR? It's all over. Yeah, Roger. Thank you very much, Eamon. Just to confirm with you, GB5 MMF, that Eamon's call sign is Mike India 7 Delta Juliet Tango. Delta Juliet Tango. QSL.
Yeah, okay, all understood. It is a little bit confusing. There's that many of us on this evening, but we got Eamon's call, Delta Juliet Tango. I was wondering if anybody else is out there that can drag another pound out of my bank account. It's been a fantastic evening. I'd just like to thank everybody and any shortwave listeners that might be out there too. This is Golf Bravo 5 and Mike Fox for the May Murray Foundation. and it's been a fantastic evening. Anybody else out there? GB5, Mike Fox, listen. He's very quiet with me, a mobile station, Paul, over. I'll try. It's quiet with me as well, but I'll try. The mobile station, hopefully you've got a copy of myself. My name is Paul, M0KXR. The call sign on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot. The mobile station, high copy. I'll try one more time, but it is very, very difficult. This is M0KXR on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot for the May Murray Foundation series of nets. Try one more time for me, sir. No negative. Please, if you can hear me, accept my apologies. Just not enough to work on. So we need two more, guys and gals. Two more is what we need tonight. Two more stations to call in to bring us up to 45 so we can donate, or Peter can donate £45 to the May Murray Foundation, which is absolutely fantastic. So we only need two more. This is M0KXR on behalf of GB5 MMF. Do we have two more stations, please? Yours, Ed.
Mike India 9, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Yeah, Alpha Echo.
Yeah, Alpha Echo, go ahead.
This is MI7 India Alpha Echo. Sorry, I did MMF. There was a call sign, but I didn't get the start. And your call sign there, Peter. But yep, the location is Magdalene, and it's lovely to hear you're doing good for the charity. So you're registered at 5 and 9 on me.
Are you getting a copy on MI7 India Alpha Echo? Back to you, GB5 MMF.
No, negative. I know he's there. It's just noise. He's just breaking his throat, but it's just noise. So you take it up with him, Paul, over.
Okay, Roger. MI7 India Alpha Echo. MI7 India Alpha Echo. You'll have to remind me of your name up there in Macrofell. I talked to you 2 weeks ago whenever I was up in Slieve Galleon, but I don't have no login or anything with me tonight. So if you'll have to remind me of your name. I do think, and I could be wrong, and forgive me if I'm wrong, the name might be Kevin. So MI7 India Alpha Echo from Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo is my call sign. Back to you, over.
0 Kilo Romeo X-Ray. Sorry, this is MI7 IAE, and the lead is Frankie from Microphones there.
Right, Roger, Frankie. Yes, of course, and I know that you're a Macrofelt on the handheld, and you're a 5 and 2 with me to Knocker Monument, which is just outside Carrickfergus. You'll know where that is. So congratulations, Frankie. It's working very, very well for you. Yes, of course. It's Frankie. I remember that now, and that's fantastic. You're number 44 in the log, I do believe, and your radio report to me again is 5 and 2. 5 and 2. So I'm just pulling you in on behalf of GB5 MMF. Peter and Marty up there in Limavady who can't hear you because of the noise. So absolutely fantastic, Frankie, and thank you very much. MI7 India Alpha Echo from Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo.
Romeo X-ray Romeo. Sorry, terrible with these call times. Yes, you also coming in a 5-9 for me. About a 5. Yeah, about a 5-9 for me. And it's you don't give to the charity, so I so for you 7 days, and it's been very nice to make this one like today again.
Roger, Frankie. Absolutely fantastic, and thank you very much. That's £44 going to the May Murray Foundation, and hopefully we will get one more before we close it off for tonight. And I'm sure Peter wasn't expecting to have to dip that deep into his pocket. Frankie, I'm going to wish you 73, and I'm going to wish you all the best, and I look forward to doing it again, and thank you very much. Good to get you for the second time. MI7 India Alpha Echo M0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo KXR 73 Frankie. Okay, let's see. There's a break station there, so I'm going to pass it back to you, Net Controller GB5 Mike Foxtrot.
Yep, I heard the break station call in. Thanks for that, and if you can hear me, hello to Frankie in Matterpole. There was no copy whatsoever, MI7 IAE, but nice to have him in the log, and thank you very much for that, Paul. Yes, the break station go ahead, GB5 Mike Fox listening. Yep, Mike India 6, Papa Hotel Quebec, I think. You say, I think you said that, Paul. Is that correct? MI6PHQ, over. Yep, fine business. Okay, yeah, Paul. You're 5 and 9 with a bit of a flutter. I wonder if you're driving. But nice to say hello. My name's Peter, and we're located on Donald's Hill, running the GB5 MMF for the May Murray Foundation. I put it across the MI6PHQ, I think that's called, from GB5 and Mike Fox, over.
I have some mobile, probably over what around about the same night.
Yeah, just give us your location, Paul, and I acknowledge the other one that's called in. Just give us your location, Paul, over.
Yeah, but what's my boss?
Okay, understood. You're driving towards Ballyclare. Many thanks for calling in, and much appreciated. I'll put it back for a final. We should be able to get another one in, and pull another pound out of my pocket. MI6PHQ, many thanks indeed from GB5 MMF.
remain very strong. MI7 Alpha Bravo uniform from Golf Bravo 5 and Mike Fox. Name is Peter, over.
Yes, Peter, a very good evening to you. The name here is David, and my QTH is in Lisburn, and you're very, very strong. The wee needle here is full red over.
Yeah, same this side there, David. You're 5'9" plus. Very, very strong indeed. And nice of you to call in the end of this evening's event. Many thanks indeed. You're very, very strong indeed, David. We're on Donald's Hill, which is between Lemavady and Darver, and running about 50 watts from an old Yaesu 857 and a Fox 23 and F23 antenna. And we're running this, as you probably know, for the May Murray Foundation. So very nice of you to call in this evening, David. MI7 ABU from GB5MMF, over.
MI7ABU. Yes, we hope you had a very enjoyable evening there, and plenty of contacts. Which was the furthest you got tonight, over?
We've had stations down to Strangford and what's that island? Ballyhinch and Copeland Island. So it's been a productive evening, David, over.
It's very good indeed there. Well, Peter, I'll give you 73, and maybe you get another couple of contacts there before you close for the evening. Absolute pleasure, mate. 73, and have a good rest of the evening there, over.
Yeah, many thanks indeed. There is another station calling in, but it's very weak with me. But many thanks indeed, David. Cracking signal from you, and much appreciated. QRZ, another station out there, I think, from GB5, Mike Fox, listen.
Mike India 9, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Yeah, two strong ones, unfortunately, for my wallet. QRZ again, please, from GB5, Mike Fox.
Mike India 9, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Mike India 3, Charlie India Delta. Seems that the other station was a dead carrier. You've got Colin Castlereagh, Belfast, and you're plus 60.
Yeah, there's somebody way off in the distance. Mike India 3, you're very strong. Good evening from GB5MMF, over.
GB5MMF MI3CID. Yep, no problem. Just wanted to get another one in the log for the activation tonight. So I will KSY back down to 300. I'm in a net, believe it or not, with 3 or 4 stations from the west coast of Scotland. So there is a very, very, very strong lift on at the minute. They're all coming in 5'9", plus 20, plus 40 from the west coast of Scotland down to 300. So I'm going to KSY back down to there. So 73 Jolin Channel, and enjoy the rest of the activation. MI3CID. 73s.
Yeah, many thanks, MI3CID. Send them up here, and I'll say we'll take a pound off, and we won't. They'll take a pound off me, actually. Many thanks indeed. What's your name? Just give us your name, and my wife says your name's Colin. She's obviously very efficient. MI3CID 73 from GB5MMF.
Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo is the caller. Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo. Peter is the caller, over.
Yeah, he's just breaking squelch with me. I can hear him talking, but I don't know what he's saying. You take it, Paul, over.
Okay, a very good evening. Echo India 6. What was it? Juliet Kilo. Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo. Call sign on this side is Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. On behalf of G85 Mike Foxtrot. Very, very difficult, but hopefully you'll be hearing me, and we'll be able to make this happen and get you into the log. Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo. Back to you. Mark, I think it is, in Roscommon, over.
2 with no signal. Radio 2 with no signal. QFL. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo, Mark in County Roscommon. As I say, Radio 2 to me, and thank you for the contact, and we will have you in the log. We will have you in the log. QSL, over. Okay, Mark, 7-3. It's very difficult, extremely difficult. Do you want to try one more time, Peter? It's Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo, and he's down in County Roscommon, and his name is Mark Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. Do you want to transmit one more time, and I'll listen out and see if I can hear his response? He's about a Radio 2 to me, over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Paul. Yeah, he's breaking the squelch, and I can pull the odd word out. Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo. Good evening, Mark. Thanks for calling in. I hope you can hear me. Running about 50 watts here from Donald's Hill between Limavady and Garver, right up on the northern edge of Londonderry County. Many thanks for calling in this evening, Mark, and I just wish it was a little bit better condition-wise. Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo, Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox, 7-3, thank you, bye-bye.
Yeah, he's very pleased, M0KXR, back to BT5, Mike Foxer. He's very pleased to get into the log, and says thank you very much. And there is another break station, but back round to you, Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxer.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's been an eventful evening, that's for certain, Paul. Yeah, QRZ, if there's another station out there. Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxtrot. This is GB5 MMF listening. That's the station's calling, Paul, that I can't hear. I'm getting flopping on the squelch. But from what the other guy was saying, there's obviously a bit of a lift on, and the PDP couldn't pull some of those £2 Scottish stations in HI. QRZ, Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox, which is GB5 MMF listening.
Golf India 4 Kilo Bravo Whiskey, GI4 KBW.
Yeah, GI4 KBW. Very good evening, very strong. GI4 KBW, GB5 MMF, over.
Yeah, GB5 MMF, GI4 KBW. The other sentence here. Echo Tiger Echo Romeo, and the location is Georgetown, not too far from the university, about 7 miles east of Belfast. And you're 5 and 9 plus 10, and Paul, the other station. Paul is 5 and 9 plus 60. He's very strong indeed. But Paul, I think we've worked a few times. But certainly some good conditions this evening. I was down at Portamogie and checking the bad radio, and I was getting the Northeast Wales multiplex, Northeast Wales box. The Isle of Man multiplex, the Dialbox and State Douglas. And I was also getting the North Company box. And whenever I was up in Ballyalter, I was getting the one from North Ayrshire, the SS Dad box. So very good conditions tonight.
A little bit of QSP on the signal, which is obviously down to the conditions this evening. Name here is also Peter, and my own call is Golf Italy 0, Tango Victor Italy television interference. But obviously we're running the net tonight at GB5 MMF on behalf of the May Murray Foundation and Lawn. Many thanks for calling in, Peter. Conditions certainly good. I did work a station just outside Glasgow, a portable, and also a guy in Cumbria, portable this afternoon. Unfortunately, not been able to pull any of those stations in this evening. But many thanks indeed. Very strong up here, Peter. The GI4KBW, the GB5 MMF. Many thanks.
Yeah, okay, Peter, no problem at all. And it's good to work here, especially since the HF bands seem to be absolutely rubbish at the moment. And 40 metre system white all weekend out by the Aurora. And I think it's the same with the higher bands as well. I think there's been a couple of strong Auroras through the week. So speaking of this, I've talked about the high pressure, but certainly fantastic weather, Peter. And it's been a long time coming because it's been a very dull winter and quite wet. And I think there's a big blocking high over Scandinavia, but never quite managed to get across the UK. And the front kept coming up and stalling over us. I think Scotland got some cold weather over it. We did, really. So it's good to see the brighter evenings. And good to see the good weather and the dry, bright weather and the sunshine. Always gives you a good lift, Peter. So we'll told it, Peter. I know you probably both want to work at the other station. And it's, as I say, good to do it on a day when there's good lift. But what does the special call stand for? What is it? What is it celebrating? I know you gave me the name of it, but I'm not sure what it is. Just out of curiosity, GB5 MMF, GI4KBW.
Yeah, it's great, acknowledged. GI4KBW, come back to you quickly, Peter. The call is GB5MMF, which is for the May Murray Foundation, MAE Murray Foundation. They're in Lawn, and that's a charity, and they have a vision for a society where everyone can participate in leisure and social settings, regardless of age or ability. So if you look on the internet, you find the May Murray Foundation in Lawn. That's what they're involved with, Peter. Over.
Yeah, okay. I worked in Lawn for 13 years. I worked in Ballyalter for Power Station for 13 years, and I did some community radio presenting on TNFM for a few years as well. But that's been gone now since 2014. But yeah, it sounds interesting. Never heard of it before. And never heard anyone talking about it, but as I say, I'm sure the top of it is long. And I've gone up to the current court every so often to the seniors team, which is quite good. Okay, Peter, thank you very much indeed for explaining that. And thanks for the contact. I won't go to somebody else is trying to call in, so I'm not going to hold it. All the very best to yourself and to Paul listening on the side. TV5, except 9. TV5, Mike Foxtrot, GI4KBW. Peter, thanks for the contact.
Yeah, Peter, many thanks indeed. And I think somebody was on earlier and said there was a net on 145-300. Probably a few Scottish stations coming in, from what I understand. That might be something that you could tune to. QRZ, the other station that called in. This is Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox, GB5 MMF, listen.
QRZ, the other station they called her, which is still there. The QRZ, GB5, and Mike Fox listening. Oh. Yep, I got your MI0, I think it is RKW, you'll have to spell all that out for me. We had about 5 and 3, 5 and 4, but perfectly readable. MI0 question mark from GB5 MMF, over. Yeah, I don't know if he's still there. MI0, I think RKW. You'll have to give me the call again. QRZ from GB5 MMF, over. I don't know what happened there, Paul. Put it over to you. M0KXR from GB5 MMF.
Okay, I'll try for MI0 RKW first of all, and then I'll see if there are any Scottish patients, and maybe you can let me know what the numbers are. But MI0 RKW, this is Mike 0 Kilo X-ray Romeo on behalf of Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxtrot. Do you have any copy MI0 RKW?
Shop, it's 550 Romeo Kilo Whiskey application. Mike Fox, just said they got the noise on me there, unfortunately, but I also the ratio officer came out with the result, but unfortunately it out on me.
Okay, MI0 RKW, Romeo Juliet Whiskey. A very good evening to you. My name is Paul, and I'm the support team tonight, and with me is the MI5JYK, Mr. Peter, and we're supporting GB5 Mike Foxtrot up there in Limavady. The location tonight for us is Knockham Monument, and you're 5 and 9 plus 30. 5 and 9 plus 30, so if you could come back to me with your name and your location, then Peter up there, GB5 MMF, will be able to get that into the log. Back to you from M0KXR. Oh, he did. But he's saying something on his phone there, and he brought you up straight away there to show me. That's absolutely fantastic, John. And that it was you in Kinniger. And I hope you're keeping well. So we've probably got a line of sight from where we are all the way over to you there in Kinniger. That's absolutely fantastic. I think hopefully we may have broken 50, which would be absolutely great. This is the 10th out of 12 activations or net for the May Marriage Foundation based in Larne. Supporting 2 weeks left to go, and every call that is logged tonight, Peter up there, operating GB5 Mike Foxtrot, is going to take £1 out of his pocket, and I'm hoping that we've got to the stage now where we've cost him over 50 quid. Back to you, John, from M0KXR. Roger. Well, when we finish this, we'll see what we can come up with next. And certainly it's a pleasure. And get folks like yourself supporting it. We can put these things on, John, as you well know, but it's when people shout in and support it that makes it all worthwhile. May Mary Foundation are very happy for us to do this, and we're very happy to do it for them. So that's what we're up to tonight. So I'll pass it back to you, John, and you can come back to me there, and then I'll take it back to net control. So MI0 Romeo Juliet Whiskey from M0KXR on behalf of G5 My Flight Foxtrot. MI0 RJ, your turn. Coming on problem. Well, hopefully Starboard next up like that, try down as well. Hopefully last couple of trying to get extra times to hit the ball. Hopefully Al as well. Let's take it back to net control. I will probably care to split this one. Roger, John, thank you ever so much, very much appreciated, and I'll pass it back to net control. GB5, Mike Foxtrot, M0KXR, and you can let me know, have we broken 50 or over?
Yep, GB5 MMS. I was wondering where John is. MI0RJW. You're 5 and 6, John, is your report from me. I just wondered on your location, John. We're on Donald's Hill, between Garver and Limavady. And that's the situation here, John. Mike India 0 RJW. Where are you, John? From GB5 MMS, over.
He's in Kinniger, or what is it? Roughly Hollywood. Kinniger, Kilo, India, November, Echo, Golf, Alpha, Romeo. And there is a Scottish station you're acknowledged. So round to you, GB5, Mike Foxtrot.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if Tom's got an issue, but he should be hearing me. If I say he's 5 and 6. But yeah, if there's a £2 station out there, Paul, you call him in. GB5 MMF listing, and over to you, Paul, M0KXR, over.
Yeah, Roger. This is Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Is there a Scottish station, QRZ? Okay, Mike 3 Delta Kilo Alpha MM3 DJA. A very good evening to you, sir. The name on this page is Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, across the water from you in County Antrim, and I'm the supporting actor tonight. So any of the stations that Peter stumbled with under the call sign Golf Bravo 5 Mike Foxtrot for the May Murray Foundation charity which is based in Lauren, and I'm picking them up. And you're 53 with me, 53. And I'm just wondering whereabouts you are and the name for the log, over. Well, John, thank you very much. That is absolutely fantastic. Ardrossan, my buddy with me here tonight, Peter, MI5JYK, knows that very, very well. And I think you're the only Scottish station in tonight. We've had an Echo India down in County Roscommon, but you're the first station in from Scotland tonight, which is, what that means is, for every station that we've logged tonight, John, Peter is paying out of his own pocket, making a one-time donation to the charity. But if any Scottish stations call in, he's going to double that, and you've now forced them to pay an extra £1. So that will be £2 to the charity. And I'm not sure exactly what number you are, but I think you may have taken us over 50, John, over.
fantastic, and Colin, if you're listening, you may not be, but thank you very much for that. We've been running these nets or activations, whatever you want to call them, for the past 10 weeks, and we're doing 12 in total, raising awareness and support for this particular charity. If you were to go to the RSGB Region 8 page, the RSGB Region 8 page on Facebook, the posters are on there, and also the website address of the charity is on those posters as well. So that's what we're doing, and absolutely fantastic to get in. John from M0KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Yeah, Roger, John. Could you just give me your call sign one more time? I just want to be sure that I have it right for Peter in the log. Over. Oh no, very good. We like that one. All right, MM3 DK Alpha. John in Ardrossan from M0KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot 73, my friend, and you take care and stay safe. Over. Right, well, from our location, that's 125 miles, so that is absolutely fantastic. And you take care. Okay, right to you, net control, GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Hope you got everything there. Back to you, Peter, and let me know what the number is, plus an extra one for Scotland. Over.
I think there's anybody there, Paul. I think you're just winding me up to get £2. Yeah, okay, we got him, no problem. Mike 3 Delta Kilo Alpha. Ardrossan, know him well, caught the phone from there a few times across to Aaron. So pass on my regards to John there in Ardrossan, Paul. Over.
Yeah, Roger, MM3 Delta Kilo Alpha. Peter, whose normal call sign is his own call sign is Golf India 0 Tango Victor India. But he's operating GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Sends his regards and knows Ardrossan well, and has caught the ferry from there many times. So I'm sending to you, John, compliments and thanks from Peter. He's operating GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Yep, Roger, John, 7-3, all the best. There is another break station, so I'm going to pass it back to GB5 Mike Foxtrot, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the other break station round. Peter, over.
Yep, from GB5 MMF. Broke. Yeah, the other station call in, please. GB5 MMF, listen.
GB5 MMF. MI2MOD. Good evening to you, Peter. Good evening, Paul. 5 and 9, Peter. 5 and 9 into Lisburn. Name's Thomas. Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sugar. Located in Lisburn, about Latmanic, southwest of Belfast. Peter, over.
Yeah, okay, Thomas. Yeah, okay, there in Lisbon. I'll give you a report on the next over. Just give us your call sign again. We think it's MOD, but we're not 100%. You can just spell it out for us phonetically, Thomas. From GB5 MMF, over.
Okay, Mexico, Italy, 0, Mexico, Oscar, Delta. You got the MOD right. Mad Old Dog, Child Ministry of Defense. Mike, Italy, 0, Mike, Oscar, Delta, Peter, over.
Yeah, okay, Thomas. I'm sure we worked before. Mike India 0 MOD from GB5MMF. You're 40 over 9, you report. So a cracking signal from Lisbon. We're on Donald's Hill. Donald's Hill between Garva and Lima Valley. It's about 1,200 feet above sea level. So a cracking signal from me, Thomas. Thanks for calling in. MI0MOD from GB5MMF, over.
Okay, Peter, I know where you are, man. I know Garva. I've been down there a few times, sir, over the years. And the parachute jump and the inside. Peter, what's your own call sign for the record, over?
Yeah, okay. My call sign, Golf India 0, Tango Victoria Italy. GI0 television interference, over.
Well, thank God I don't call Sally and I don't have any. Yeah, I recognize the call sign. Good evening to you, mate. I'm good to hear the GB5 MMF call sign on there. I've been following it there over the last few months. Paul and a few others run it, which is good to see. A very good cause. Paul, you're 5 and 9 as usual. 59 into Lisbon. And there might be somebody else there before I called in. There was somebody keyed up a few times there, but there was no audio, Peter and Paul. So I don't want to hold it. I know you're looking to work a few more. But a very good evening, Paul. Lovely to get you into the log. Over.
MI0MOD M0KXR returning. Thomas, a pleasure as always. And thank you very much. I think we've broken the 50 tonight. And Mr. Peter up there for every logged station tonight. Peter is making a £1 donation to the May Murray Foundation, and Scottish stations counted double, and we've just had John in from Ardrossan, and that means that that's an extra £1. So Peter is donating as it stands over £50 to the charity tonight, and we've had a real great time. Thomas, over.
Fantastic, mate. Well, the next time I see you, I'll give you a couple of pounds there. Paul, it's a good cause, mate. I have friends of the family there. have the same problem. My own couple of grandchildren with the same problem. You know, so it's a good cause. Well done to you. More part of your elbow for doing it. And thank you. Crazy wee bit of activity on the band. I was reading the mail there. PHS has been very good this weekend. So I don't know if you're writing about tomorrow. They've quite a lift on 2 meters this weekend. So I don't know, maybe you have other things planned there. It might be worthwhile. So it might be, but thanks for putting the station on there, Peter and Paul and whoever else is involved. Very much appreciated. Paul, over.
Yeah, Thomas, no problem, and acknowledge there, Kevin. I'll swing it back to net control in a second. Yeah, Thomas, no problem. Well, after tonight, we've got 2 more, and then we'll have done the full 12. And after that, we'll put our heads together and see what we'll come up with next. You take care. I'm just going to bring XBH in here. And thank you very much, Thomas, as always. And we'll catch up soon. MI0MOD M0KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot 73. Thomas for now.
Yeah, pleasure's mine, Paul. And feel guilty I haven't been in touch with Jono. So if you're talking to him, tell him I was asking for. Thanks, Paul. And always a pleasure, mate. And good cause, as I say. I have a couple of grandchildren with the problem, you know. And say sometimes come up here and play the radio here with my supervision. And they quite enjoy it, you know. So anyway, a very good evening. Stay safe. Enjoy the good weather. And if you're on for the weekend there, it's looking at propagation on VHF is going to be very good. So you might get a lot more on 2 meters. Also, listen, the boys are down in Navan Fort. Mike November 0, Victor Foxtrot Whiskey. The Middle Ulster Club, they're about to be a chef as well. I heard them earlier on tonight. So you listen out with them, you should maybe get them on the log there. And say, Peter, you can get it up to £100 there. I'll give a few pound, Paul. Be it shy. 7-3.
7-3, and Mid-Ulster were in. Down in Navan Fort, they were in earlier on. So 7-3, Thomas. I'm going to pass it back to net control to see if, Peter, you can bring in Kevin. He's in West Belfast. GI0 X-Ray Bravo Hotel is Kevin's call sign. GI0 X-Ray Bravo Hotel. So I'll swing it back round to you. GB5 MMF. Try for Kevin, and if you can't hear him, it doesn't work or whatever, then I can bring Kevin in. And let me know what the number's at, Peter. GB5 MMF M0KXR.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Paul. I'll call in Kevin, who will be number 53. GI0 XBH. Wonder if you can hear me, Kevin. From GB5 Mike Fox, over. Yeah, okay. Good evening, Peter. I don't know whether you're hearing me or not, but I'm getting you in about a radio 4 and a signal about 2 into West Belfast, but I'm also tucked down behind the mountains here, Peter, so chances are you mightn't hear me at all. I'm only using a small X30 antenna. But I'm definitely hearing you tonight. And Paul is 5 and 9 plus straight in with me. So I'll throw it back to yourself, and you can let me know maybe if you're hearing me or not. This is Golf India Zero X-Ray Bravo Hotel. Throwing it back to net control. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know you passed it back, Kevin, but that's about all. 3 and 1 is the best I can give you. Very, very, very difficult, Kevin. I'll put it back over to Paul. He's obviously working you much better. Well, many thanks for calling in, Kevin. Do appreciate it. 3 and 1 is the best I can give you as report-wise, Kevin. Over to you, Paul. From a GB5 MMF, over.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Well, I'll throw back to Paul here, and Paul, you can take over and the diesel start doing yeah, blowing the box down tonight, but you can hear me tonight.
I can hear you well, Kevin. Over to you, Paul. From a GB5 MMF,
You're on WhatsApp.
Roger. DI0 X-Ray Bravo Hotel. M0KXR. Right, he's up in, he's on Donald's Hill, which is between Limavady and Garva. And it's going to be really, really difficult because you're tucked in behind that hill. But what's crazy is that you're both 5 and 9 plus 30 to me. No problems whatsoever. Both of you are just as strong as each other. I think the furthest tonight, Kevin, has been Ardrossan up the Scottish coast at 125 miles. Was probably the furthest. But then we just about got Echo India 6 Juliet Kilo, Mark from County Roscommon in as well. And then down to Strangford and Port Stewart, and obviously the boys there in West Belfast, yourself and Mr. Geordie, etc., etc. So tonight's total so far, and I don't know how longer Peter's going to go, is 53, Kevin. 53 people, and what that means is that Mr. Peter, who's operating GB5, Mike Foxtrot, is going to dip his hand into his pocket, and he is going to donate £54 at the minute to the May Murray Foundation charity. So it's been absolutely brilliant tonight, and really do appreciate everyone, including yourself, that's called in. So that's the scores on the doors, as they say. GI0 X-Ray Bravo Hotel Mike 0 KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot.
Yeah, mate.
0KXR, GI0XBH. Well, brilliant. You know, well done. And it's always good to hear you on there. I called in there a few weeks back, but nobody could really hear me. I couldn't really hear the net. You know, but it was just the way conditions were and where it was situated. But there you go. I think it's a successful night tonight for me anyway in news. And, you know, the last tram, at least I got in anyway, and so on. So I'll listen away here while you're doing your rounds. And I'll take a back seat and let you continue on to see what you're going to do. I know it's getting late.
Roger. I started a new job this week, so every morning I've been up at 5. I'm starting to feel it now, but we must press on. Net control is in charge tonight, so when he decides to blow the whistle, then he blows the whistle. But there you go. No, absolutely fantastic. And I said this before, earlier on, but I'm going to kind of repeat myself. If we had 2 more, that would bring us up to 55. 55 would be outstanding. So this is M0KXR. On behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot, do we have 2 more to bring us up to 55 and cause Peter to donate £56 to the May Murray Foundation? Can we make it to 55? M0KXR, on behalf of GB5, Mike Foxtrot listening.
M0KXR, Mike November 0, Uniform Golf Papa.
William, a very good evening to you, sir. I hope you're keeping well. I'm going to MI0TIP mobile. I'm not sure whether they're going to get you up there in Lima Valley, but I'll see. That's William, MI0TIP mobile. I guess he's probably in Belfast. So I'm going to pass it back to GB5 Mike Foxtrot to see if you can hear William. Back to you, Peter, over.
There's another break. So I think there's a break station there as well. Well, that confused me actually, Paul, because I've got 2 call signs down. I've got MN0UGP, and then you mentioned MI0TIP mobile. So I don't know which one to go for, Paul, over.
Yeah, give the mobile priority and take it back to William, over.
Yeah, okay. MI0TIP mobile, if you can copy. GB5 Mike Fox listening.
GB5 Mike Fox, MI0TIP mobile 830. Message, William.
Negative, Paul.
I'm on screen anyway, so at the moment, so I'll get on the motorway there. So MI0TIP mobile, over. Did you get that, Peter? MI0TIP mobile. William is coming through Green Island, so he's actually down below me at this moment in time because I'm up in Knocker, and he's heading towards the M2 towards Belfast. So his current location is Green Island. And back to you, GB5 Mike Foxtrot, M0KXR, over.
Yeah, I can't hear him at all, Paul. Yeah, I know he's there, but that's all over.
Roger. William, he can't hear you. He's up in between Lima Valley and Garva at a place called Donald's Hill. And he can't hear you because you're down there and I'm up here. But you're number 54 in the log, William. And we're doing it for the May Murray Foundation in Larne, over.
Another break, Paul.
Thanks, Kevin, acknowledge.
very much. Absolutely fantastic. And really do appreciate that. And Kevin's telling me that there is another break station, the MI0TIP Mobile M0KXR, on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot. QRZ, is there another break station down this neck of the woods?
M0AXR, Mike November 0, Uniform Golf Papa, call.
Mike India 8, November Sierra Hotel, from M0KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot. I don't know whether you're hearing Carl. His name is Carl, Charlie Alpha Romeo Lima. He's in North Belfast. But it might be a difficult one for you, Peter. And there is also another break station as well. So I'll pass it back to you, Net Control, GB5 Mike Foxtrot, and you can see if you can work Mike India 8 November Sierra Hotel. Back to you, Peter.
Yeah, okay, Paul. Mike India 8, I think is the call. I can hear AXL, definitely. My area, where am I now? Mike India 8, November Sierra Hotel, I think is the call. Where is this? Golf Bravo 5, Mike Fox. You copy, over?
Mike India 8 November Sierra Hotel. Carl, I don't think you're hearing Peter up in Limavady direction. He's operating the May Murray Foundation special call sign Golf Bravo 5 Mike Foxtrot, and I know that there are other break stations, so you're all acknowledged, and please just stand by for 1 minute. So Carl MI8NSH from M0KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Round to you, Carl, over.
Yeah, copy that, Paul. Not getting the faintest of signals at all from Peter. GB5 MMS, nothing at all. But you are coming in loud clear, plus 20, beautiful signal back to myself. Paul, and I hope you're keeping well. Over.
I am indeed. Carl M0KXR on behalf of GB5 MMS returning. Yeah, can't complain. I'll catch up with you. Just on the first week of the new job, etc. And we're doing this tonight. I think you must be 55, number 55 in the log, and there's still more people that are calling in, so it's been exceptional tonight, Carl. But I'll not hold it with you if you don't mind for now, because there are others calling. But thanks ever so much. So I'm the supporting role tonight. And any that Peter can't hear, then I'm funneling them through to him. But you are in the log. Call over.
That's fantastic, Paul. Fantastic. No, I'm not holding. Do you come as many as you can, and I'll hang around on the side here, Paul. From MI8NSH.
Okay, no problem, Carl. No problem whatsoever. I'm going to put it back to you, Net Control, to see if you can get any more. Because I think there are more there. GB5 Mike Foxtrot from M0KXR. Round to you, Peter, over.
Yeah, for GB5 MMS. I've got a couple of queries. The Mike November 0 UGP, the club call, I don't know what happened to that station, if he's still out there, Paul, we left him hanging, I think. And also, I'm Mike India 0 AXR. I'm pretty sure I could hear him. So I'm going to give that station a call, and then we'll see what happened with the club station. So Mike India 0 Alpha X-ray radio from GB5 MMF, if you copy, over. Nothing heard, Paul. And the Mike November 0 UGP, I don't know if you're still about, from GB5 MMF, over.
GB5 MMS. Mike November 0 Uniform Golf Papa, Rushy Hill Amateur Radio Society. The operator is Thomas. Peter, I thought I'd get a known and the call there. She and Paul says if you were going to get money, he's shy. But I'm the license holder for Mike November 0 Uniform Golf Papa, Ulster Grand Prix, and we're based up at Dundroad
out up at the Ulster Grand Prix racetrack, Peter, over. Okay, yeah, Thomas, so thanks for calling in again with your Ulster Grand Prix call. We've been a couple of times to the Ulster. The first time it was abandoned with rain, and the second time it was called off completely with rain, so unfortunately never actually got to see any racing there. But I think maybe next year it's going to happen again. Well, many thanks indeed, Thomas, for another one in the log, and much appreciated. LN0 UGP from GB5 MMF, over. GB5 MMF, MN0 UGP. Yeah, God willing, it'll take place next year. We're just across the road from it there, Peter, so we are the club. So we wait and see what happens. But I just thought I'd get another one in there. Seeing Paul says that you were giving money away. Child, sorry about that, mate, but I just had to. Good evening to William Mobile and good evening to Kevin. 7-3, mate, sounding good. And Paul 5-9 also, if you're listening. Catch up again, Peter, from Mike November 0, Uniform Golf Papa. Yeah, 73, Thomas. Many thanks indeed. Marty's set off Paul, and we've had a good evening. And Marty's thrown in a £20 note, and my missus is going to stick a few more quid in. So we think we'll end up rounding it up at £100, Paul, which I'm sure they'll appreciate. M0KXR from GB5MMF.
Wow, GB5 MMF M0KXR returning. That's fantastic that over 50 people can call into the radio on a Friday night and we can raise £100 to give to this charity. That's fantastic. That's really, really good and absolutely
email
wonderful.
Received.
I'll just see if there is anybody else down this neck of the woods, and if I do have someone coming back to me, then I can push them your way. If you can hear them, well and good. If not, then vicariously you can get them in the log through me. Maybe just before I do that, if you let me know what the number is, Peter, over.
Quick one, Paul.
Go ahead, Thomas.
M0 UGP. Next time I see you, I'll give you a £10 there on behalf of Rushy Hill Amateur Radio Club. 7-3.
Brilliant. Thanks, Thomas. I'll put it in, and then you can square me up next time you see me. So that's £110 that we're able to do tonight. So, and then Geordie's going to sort me out on Monday as well. So that's going to be a few pound more. MI6LLF. Geordie, thank you very much. You're going to talk to me on Monday. So there you go. Okay, 7-3, and down this neck of the woods, Belfast direction. This is Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. On behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot. Anybody else down this neck of the woods? Go ahead.
Mike India 9 Juliet Golf.
Right, listen, George, that's fantastic. GB5 MMF. It's turning into, I don't know what you want to call it, but a radiothon. MI6 Lima Foxtrot, Geordie in West Belfast, has pledged to forward £50, Peter. So if you want to make a note of that, Geordie in West Belfast, MI6 Lima Foxtrot is going to do £50 that we'll get with all of this lot. There may actually be another break station, so break station, just stand by 1 second, and thank you, Geordie. So round to you, net control, GB5 Mike Foxtrot from M0KXR, over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, mate, yeah, well, that's fantastic. The GB5 MMF returning. I'm going to have to knock it on the head soon. I've got to get this antenna down yet. And that's going to be that's going to be a task in the dark. But and then obviously we'll head off home. But it's been an exceptional evening, Paul, a really, really good one. And thank you so much for helping out, pulling in those stations, including the £2 job from Scotland. We've had a great evening. It's been great. It was nice to have Marty up here and his lovely dog Rosie. And unfortunately, we're that busy we couldn't get the kettle on. But I think he's quite impressed with the idea of sitting in the camper van and having a laugh and playing radio. So put it back around to you, Paul. See if there's anybody else out there, and then we'll knock it on the head and get rolling. So round to you from GB5 MF over.
Yeah, Roger. GB5 Mike Foxtrot M0KXR. I'll have to head down myself because I'm quite tired now. But we'll see down this direction anyway. We'll see. I'll do a final call. And then I'll pass it back to you, and you can do the same, and then we'll see what the total is for tonight. So that's fantastic. Okay, this is the final call for the May Murray Foundation tonight. May Murray Foundation net or activation, whatever you want to call it. So my call sign is M0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo, M0 KXR. On behalf of Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxtrot for the May Murray Foundation. So down around this neck of the woods, Belfast direction, do we have any other final calls?
Mike India 9, Japan, Germany.
Mike India 9, Japan, Germany. Go ahead.
Roger. I've been on earlier on with you, sir, and I am a member of White Mountain Amateur Radio Club, just outside Lisburn. And on behalf of them, I want to donate £10. So if somebody would contact me, I will do what needs to be done for that. So it's MI9 Juliet Golf on behalf of Mike November 0 Kilo Zulu uniform, donating the £10. Somebody contact me, and just to advise you, I have been live streaming this all on YouTube for the last 2 hours and 48 minutes at the moment. So if anybody wants to go back and look at it, it's under my call sign on YouTube, Mike India 9 Juliet Golf. I've tried to connect all call signs while everyone's been chatting to bring up their QRZ page. So it's been a pleasure with these guys doing what you're doing, and hopefully we're getting a few funds and helping a good cause over.
Right, Greg, no problem. Mike India 9, Juliet Golf, no problem. Yeah, you get crazy people like myself that aren't on Facebook and QRZ, but what we do have is we have the posters that go up onto the RSGB Region 8 Facebook site. We've got someone who very kindly puts them up there, and then they're also on the eastantrim.net website as well. It's all one word, eastantrim.net, and you'd be able to contact me, Greg, through that. There's an email address, contact@eastantrim.net, contact@eastantrim.net, and you'd be able to get in contact with me through that, obviously, Paul. And thank you very much. It's been absolutely brilliant tonight, and it'll be interesting to see what the final total is, and then when we get the donations in, and bring those to the charity, the May Murray Foundation. So it's a little bit unconventional the way that we do things, but hey, that's all right. And it just helps if one person's up towards the northwest and one person's down round sort of the Belfast direction. So hopefully that's gonna help you out there, Greg. Contact@eastantrim.net, all one word for East Antrim there, and that will come through to me. MI9 Juliet Golf from M0KXR on behalf of Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxtrot. Round to you, Greg, over.
Roger, yes, thank you very much, sir. I'm trying to look this up here, but I can't come across it. So if you send me a wee message via QRZ or whatever, MI9 Juliet Golf Golf, or Greg Gardner 67 at googlemail.com, and I'll send that money to you. Pleasure, guys. You're doing a super job. Yes, I'm a member of the Mike November 0 Kilo Zulu Uniform White Mountain Amateur Radio Club, and it's a pleasure to be part of it. And hopefully, guys, we can do this all again for another cause or whatever it may be. And I say again, it's on. I've recorded there from 2 hours 51 at the moment on YouTube under my call sign, Mike India 9 Juliet Golf Golf. So thank you very much, everyone. A pleasure speaking to you all over.
Yeah, Greg, you might want to take a look at your mic there or something. Most of that over, it went very, very quiet. So yeah, I will get in contact with the White Mountain Radio Club through the website there, and we can take it from there. But just to let you know, Greg, that your audio did go very, very low. There's quite a lot of that over. And I really do appreciate it. Well, not just me, but Peter tonight, GI0TVI, who's in the chair for GB5 Mike Foxtrot up there between Limavady and Garva. So thanks very much, Greg. I'll get in contact with you, and we can take it from there. MI9 Juliet Golf Golf M0KXR on behalf of GB5 Mike Foxtrot 7-3, Greg, and a very good night, and thank you, sir. Over.
Roger, indeed, guys. Thank you very much from MI9 Juliet Golf Golf, and also from Mike November 0 Kilo Zulu Uniform 7-3, guys. Thank you.
Yes, 7-3. Any other finals down this side before I pass it back to Net Control, GB5 Mike Foxtrot, and Peter can tie the ribbons on it, and we can finish for tonight. So any other final callers down this neck of the woods, Belfast direction, this is M0KXR on behalf of Golf Bravo 5, Mike Foxtrot, listening for any finals. Roger, Norman, got you there. Round to you, Net Control, GB5 Mike Foxtrot. There's Norman, MI6 LNP. Round to you, Peter, over.
Yeah, Norman, very strong. Good evening, Norman. MI6 LNP, very good evening to you, Norman, from GB5 MMF, over. Yeah, okay, yeah, Norman. You were on 145 Alive, working one of the guys, I can't remember, it was one of the Sky stations or whatever, and I couldn't hear you, which was weird. We spoke so many times with the net, with Sammy and David, etc. But nice to hear you this evening, and thanks for calling in, Norman. MI6 LNP, number 58, is that? 58 from GB5 MMF. Yeah, 73, many thanks indeed. GB5 MMF, Golf Bravo 5 from Murray Foundation. After a splendid evening, I'm about to disappear. Is there anybody who would like to say hello before we close down and manage to get outside in the dark and take this antenna down? From GB5 Mike Fox, listen. Good evening, hello again, Marty. Good evening. Yeah, well, thank you, Alex. Much appreciated. And nice to say hello to you and Rosie this evening. But many thanks for helping out, Marty. Over. 73 MI0RTY GB5 MMF 73 and good night. Bye-bye. Thank you, Paul. That's it. We're going to knock it on the head. It's been a fantastic evening, and look forward to speaking to you soon. And we'll get this cash transferred over. I don't know how we're going to do it and what we're going to say, whether it was you contacting them about helping out a bit. We'll make the donation for, I don't know what we'll say, radio amateurs in Northern Ireland or something like that. Thank you, Paul, for any final, and then I must get outside and take this antenna down. From GB5, Mike Fox, over.
Yeah, Roger, GB5, Mike Foxtrot, M0K, returning. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to bed. It's been a long day from 5 a.m. this morning, but 58 is absolutely incredible. And people and other radio clubs wanting to help us out, and we'll make it all work. It's not a problem. The Mary Foundation is just down the road from me, so there's no problems about me getting it to them, and they're aware of what we're doing. So yeah, I need to pull the pin, as they say, and head back home. I want to thank you, Peter and Catherine and Marty, they don't think can hear me, for your sterling efforts tonight. It's been absolutely amazing, and we'll look forward to the final two. So I'm going to wish you 73 Peter and 73 to Catherine there, grand job, and thank you to all that have called in and all shortwave listeners. But I'm too tired now, so I want to drive home and let you get your antenna down as well. So GB5, Mike Foxtrot from Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. I'm going to wish you both 73 and anybody else that can hear me, including shortwave listeners. And I'll pass it back to you to close things off, after which I'm going to QSY and head back home. GB5, Mike Foxtrot from Mike 0 Kilo X-Ray Romeo, 73 Peter and Catherine, and a very good night.
Okay, Paul, it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure, and a lovely evening playing up radios. And many thanks to all those that called in, much appreciated. And we certainly look forward, to the next one, the next two that will finish off this round of nets. It's been an absolute blast tonight, and thanks to Marty, who came up and impromptu and gave us a bit of a hand, gave me a bit of a rest. My wife is hoping that my voice is going to crack and I won't be able to speak to her for a day or two. But it's been an absolute pleasure, and many thanks indeed to all that's helped out, called in this evening. Best 73 to all shortwave listeners and anybody else out there. This is GB5 Mike Fox, GB5 Murray Foundation, signing and clear and heading home. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, M0KXR, clearing the frequency. Good night.
Well done, Peter. Yeah, good night. I think somebody else called in, but I'm going to pull this aerial down. Secondly, this is GB5 MMF, the GI0 TVI on the mic and clear. Bye-bye. Well done, Peter.
It's Jordy, MI6 LLF. It's been good to be able to work you without problems tonight. I'm tired now. I'm going to drive home. Good night, Peter. Good night, Jordy. M0KXR. Now clear on 145 450.
No worries at all. MI6 LLF also clear. Bye-bye. Here, Paul.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Jordy sent me a message. He's going to get £500.
That would be fantastic over.
You know what? Paul, I'm going to go up and beat Thomas to death.
Yeah, beat him to death for the next 5-10, over.
Roger. Catch you later, 73. Bye-bye.
Catch you later, 7-3 to you both. And I'm going to head back home now.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Peter. Well done. Congratulations. And I look forward to hearing you on soon. Sorry about that, Geordie. 73 all MI, 0 MOD, stroke, ML 0 UGP clear.
Roger, Roger. That's me turning, and good night.
7-3's all, MI3 CID off and clear. And that's very generous, Geordie. 73's. Thank you, Colin.
Sending John down. He was the farthest of the night, over.
Yes, well, I hope maybe a couple would be able to get you, but they all went up, and sadly, I think John was the only one that couldn't get you, but at least you got one from across the pond anyway, but that's good. I think you got 50 plus anyway, so hopefully the next two activations go even better than before. So 73's, MI3 CID off and clear.
Yeah, Roger, 58 Colin. And can't believe the time. I could hear them from Lauren, but I couldn't hear them as well from Knocker, but that's the way that it goes. 73 Colin, take care.
Right, 73's. There's somebody keeps keying up when you key up. And they're just on the other, so maybe you want to see if there's somebody there before you shoot off. But no, it's funny the way it works. I have a different line of sight than what you would have at Knocker. You get things at Knocker I would never get. And there's Kevin at the foot of the mountain. He gets away over to Cumbria and all, and I don't get a look in there. But I couldn't believe it in 300, and all the boys were coming in 5-9 plus. Well, there was one of them 5-5, but I think he was on 10 watts and a wee homebrew in the bedroom. But definitely a very good lift on tonight. And the last time I remember a lift was about 6 months ago, and I got a station through the repeater in Belgium. But anyway, 73 till the next time. MI3 CID definitely clear this time.
Roger, 73, that's my time. I was at the on the way back to the barn, but yes, no problem, 73, and that's right.
Well done, guys. MI9 Juliet Golf. Giving you 7-3s, and it's all on YouTube there for 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you very much, everyone. Pleasure speaking to you all, and keep up the good work, boys, and keep the donations coming. Thank you, MI9 Juliet Golf clear.
Roger, Frank, no problem. 73, good night.
73's Greg, good night. 60 over the Castlereagh Hills, Super Audio.
Hey, CID.
Now, would that be Thomas?
Don't be Geordie.
Geordie, what about you, Geordie? How tricks?
Listen, you want to take it somewhere else, or are we interfering with the net?
I do not know. We'll just check it. Is it not finished now? I think that's finished now, Geordie. Go ahead.
Paul, is it not finished? Is this frequency in use anymore?